When the sun goes down, our love starts to rise. For the boys in blue and orange, a fire in our eyes. We are Oilers after dark. Oilers after dark. We're the ones who bleed that copper and blue. Me and my crew, yeah. Believing in you. Oilers after dark.
It is Draisaitl. Wallman, a shot right on. And a save by Dostal. And a hit by Zach Hyman back in the Ducks end. Now Hyman gets it. Here he comes, drops it. And a shot by Ekholm. That was just wide, maybe off the glove.
Often the goaltender gets blamed, but it's the group of six in front that have some responsibility as well.
Now Kapanen shoots it from the angle.
Well, as soon as I saw him practicing, and he was practicing on the line that he was going to start the playoffs with, I knew he was going to be back.
Here's Nurse, a shot. And a save by Dostal. And a long pass by Bouchard, picked off at center by Seneca. Good stick by the rookie. Another good stick there by Seneca. Comes in, shoots it. And that goes wide. Their best chance so far in the game. Trouba's shot, not much on it. And ahead, and a great hit. Podkolzin in the clear. Great save by Dostal on Podkolzin. Ends up on this side. And a pinching Mityakov gets it to the line. Carlson takes it. One-timer by Leo Carlson, and a save by Ingram. And the Oilers counter with McDavid. He goes wide, shoots it up top, and a save, I think, by Dostal off the shoulder.
And that'll help eliminate some tough chances against Leo Carlson. And this is the last rush I was talking about, how quickly McDavid will...
Quick handoff for Gudas. And now Ryan Poehling hits the line. Poehling shoots it, chest save by Ingram, by Washi. Now Ian Moore, number 3, leaves it. Viala shot, rebound, they score! Tipped in by Washi. And the Ducks, now they're going to say no goal. Maybe goal interference.
And that's exactly the call, John. No goal for goaltender interference. And you can see Washi, he's skating backwards and just loses track of his space in front of Connor Ingram, bumps him back, and he doesn't have an opportunity to make this save, and that's why the call is made. He just loses track of the ice. He's inside the blue paint. Connor Ingram has right to that territory.
Now the puck to center. Poehling for McTavish. In with numbers with Gauthier. Now McTavish pulls up. And a tough angle shot off the side of the Edmonton goal. And finally fired ahead by Draisaitl for Podkolzin. Now Bouchard. And that goes up high. And he was cut off by Draisaitl. Podkolzin around. Handled by Nurse. Looking for Draisaitl. He gets it in the clear. Shoots it. And that goes just wide. Under 3 minutes left here in a scoreless first period. Emerson to Wallman. Nice pass. Dickinson in the clear. Right in. He scores! Jason Dickinson! What a goal! What a goal! Cassie.
And there's Wallman, there's the pass. And how good does that feel to get on the scoreboard early here in game number 1 for Jason Dickinson? Obviously, your new team. And secondly, because you came in, it was uncertain if he was even going to be able to play in game 1. And just a beautiful move. But a perfect pass by Jake Wallman.
And a long wrist shot well wide. Kapanen on the wall. Checked by Kreider, not clear. Draisaitl in front. And a shot by Podkolzin up high. And a save by Dostal. Oilers can't hold it in. Kreider drops it back. Now Podkolzin centered. Kapanen right in. Save, rebound. He scores! Kapanen gets his own rebound. And they're going crazy here in Edmonton.
To play here in this playoffs. Just an unbelievable play at the blue line to get this puck deep. Takes a little bit of physicality. A beautiful pass to Leon Draisaitl, who puts it across to Kapanen in a hurry. who gets his own rebound on a bouncing puck. But here's the play. Get it in. Make good plays at the blue lines. And that's exactly what happens for the Oilers. And they get their second goal of the game because of it.
Ducks at the line for Troy Terry. Roslovic knocked it away. Now the Ducks, Jackson Lacombe steps up. Into Carlson, shoots it, rebound, and they score! The Ducks are on the board early. I believe Troy Terry with the rebound.
Intermission, how are they going to settle things down? Well, it's Jackson Lacombe who makes a nice move to the middle, gets this puck towards the net. And you're right, watch Troy Terry just stays out wide, gets lost in defensive zone coverage, not picked up by Ryan Nugent-Hopkins or a defenseman. And
now Draisaitl gets the feed from Wolman. Draisaitl pulls up, back for Emerson, shooting one right on. And a save by Dostal, and no rebound by Connor Ingram. And the puck knocked away by McDavid. One-on-one, McDavid right in. Stopped by Dostal.
Him on the penalty kill, and then all of a sudden, it goes back the other way. This is the second chance that they had on the penalty kill by McDavid alone. Puck turns over. He's just going to take off, and he creates that turnover himself. Gets a good chance.
The Ducks had 2 shots in the power play. Now the Ducks stole it in front. Troy Terry wide open. Rebound. They score! And the Ducks have tied the game on a goal by Leo Carlson. It's 2-2.
It goes up the ice, and it's a bounce in the corner. I think it bounces off of a Ducks player, and it goes right onto the stick.
Oilers scored the first 2. Oilers giving up 2 here in the second. And here's a break for McTavish in the clear. Shoots it right on goal.
That first point in Edmonton, the first team to score multiple goals in first period this postseason. That's incredible.
Ducks on the power play. They score right off the face-off. Troy Terry makes it 3-2. What a shot.
Happy, obviously, about this goal. It's his penalty, an undisciplined penalty. He wanted the slash on Ingram and McTavish. And how about this shot from Troy Terry? A little flash screen in front from Chris Kreider as well. He gets time and space to walk in and pick his spot, and he goes right over the right shoulder of Ingram, who didn't see it because of the presence of Chris Kreider. What a response here in the second period by the Anaheim Ducks.
Savoy now for Roslovic. And the Oilers with Savoy. He finds Nurse. On the give and go, Nurse gets it back off the crossbar. What a backhander by Nurse.
How about Philly?
Yeah, winning 2 on the road. At the line, Bouchard now for Draisaitl. Wolman right in a shot. And a save by Dostal. As Wolman wiggles free to center ice. Ekholm in, fell down. Ekholm right in. Save, rebound. They score! Dickinson ties it.
Zone chance the other way. It's Ekholm. You can see Gudas falls down. Ekholm takes the shot. Dostal can't control the rebound.
He can't get in. And now look.
Hearing the Carlson.
Draisaitl. Slowed down, keeps on going. Now Draisaitl around. And he wanted the wraparound, but it was just off his stick. Podkolzin in front. They score! Counted! Wait! Oilers lead! By far the Oilers' best, and Leon Draisaitl just pushes it through. Look at Carlson's all over him. Lacombe is all over him. He finds a way to keep this play alive in the offensive zone. Great puck retrieval. Just rims it around back to Podkolzin. And good movement there by Kapanen to get his second of the game. And that was on his stick and off his stick. One last chance, Leo Carlson. Shoots it, blocked. That'll do it.
Under 2 minutes left in Philadelphia. Flyers up 2-0 in their series against Pittsburgh, and they're up by 2, 4-2 late in the third period. Skinner has been pulled out of the net. Empty extra attacker on the ice. Meanwhile, the the Dallas Stars up early in Minnesota by a score of 1-0. And you can put a fork in them tonight for Pittsburgh. Empty netter from Owen Tippett. 5-2 Flyers. They're going to go up 3-0. Tomorrow night, Bakersfield starts their AHL series against Coachella Valley. That's your out-of-town scoreboard for Pizza 73. Let's go to Legacy Heating and Cooling. Who's hot, who's not? Legacy Heating and Cooling. Home no interest, no payment for 1 year. Leon Draisaitl's played 8 career games against the Ducks, with 2 assists after not playing the last 14 regular season games for Edmonton. 2 assists on Monday night. The King of Leon has got 15 points in 8 career playoff games against Anaheim. Stay tuned following the game for the Alberta Blue Cross Travel Insurance Goal Game. Whatever life brings, we got the coverage you need. Visit ab.bluecross.ca. 8 minutes to face off. And this is Rogers Game Night on the Oilers Radio Network.
Life looks different for everyone. Maybe you're starting out, building a career, or stepping into a well-earned retirement. Whatever stage you're at, Alberta Blue Cross offers flexible personal benefit coverage, from prescriptions and dental to vision and travel coverage. Visit ab.bluecross.ca/personal today, or call 1-800-394-1965 to speak to a personal benefits consultant. Alberta Blue Cross, right there for moments that matter.
40 years strong in Western Canada, Pizza 73 has been serving up the pizza you crave. From their famous pan pizzas and golden crispy wings to bold new creations like stuffed crust and the all-new volcano pizza, they keep bringing the flavor. Born in OilCountry, made in OilCountry, they're proud to be serving Edmonton since 1985. Pizza 73, the official pizza of the Edmonton Oilers. Order now at pizza73.com.
This is Rogers Game Night on the Oilers Radio Network.
Yeah, they're really, really good. They got some special players, players that it doesn't really matter how old they are. They're very good. When they pushed, obviously you could tell we had a tough time. So, with that being said, I still think it wasn't our A game. And as I said, when we slowed down, kind of gave them an ability to get to their game.
That is Connor McDavid of the Edmonton Oilers. Welcome back, everybody. Edmonton and the Anaheim Ducks game 2. Oilers won game 1, 4-3. Here's our inside the game analyst, Rob Brown. Rob, let's get with the immediate news. Let's go to the mouth of the line of the story, which is that no Jason Dickinson, and he was a line in game 1 with a pair of goals.
Yeah, he was very good in game 1. He was everything they hoped for, probably more when they made the trade. It's a loss. It is. You lose the veteran presence as a third-line center. You lose the anger that he plays with, and obviously you lose a little bit of offensive jump that he gave the team. So him and Henrique, 2 veteran presences out of the lineup. That will hurt the Oilers a bit, but that just puts a little more pressure on their top 2 lines, their top 6 players. Connor McDavid did not have a great game 1. I don't know if I've seen him have back-to-back off games in his 10, 11 years in the NHL, so I would expect he will have a big night, and he will need it, as the Anaheim Ducks will bring their best because they do not want to fall down 2-0.
Yeah, I wonder if Anaheim's a little bit more aggressive. The Oilers had a tough second period. Chris Knobloch said it was about puck maintenance. The Oilers had too much separation between their forwards and the D, and they tried to make too complicated of plays up the ice to transition mistakes.
Well, you watched the first period of that game last game. Anaheim stood in the neutral zone. They didn't forecheck. And the Oilers have got some good players on the back end that can move the puck. But you know as well as I do, any player under pressure is bound to make more mistakes than if you give them time and space. So in the second period, the Anaheim Ducks became more aggressive. Anaheim was still good in the third period. They generated chances. The Oilers took advantage of theirs. So I would think if I'm the Anaheim Ducks, I'm coming out a much more aggressive team in this game as opposed to what I was to start last game.
Let's go to the Ford Keys to the game, brought to you by Ford. Ready, set, Ford. What do you got,
Well,
Rob?
to me, the biggest one, I'm surprised that Anaheim didn't put Owen Zellweger back in the lineup as a defenseman, a guy that moves well. The Ducks' third pairing is very inexperienced. They got a guy that's played 6 National Hockey League games this year, Hines, and Drew Ellison, who just came in for Dudas. To me, it will be line matchups. Any chance you get with a whistle, icing, face-off in the offensive zone, and that third pairing's out there, look for Chris Knobloch to go nuclear with both Draisaitl and McDavid out there to take advantage of the inexperience of the third pairing.
All right.
I'm Ducks.
That's Rob Brown. More with Rob and Brendan Escott during the first and second intermission. Rob will join us post-game as well. Connor Ingram against Lukas Dostal. That is the goaltending matchup. Cam Moon is ready to go. Game 2. Opening round playoff series. The Anaheim Ducks sit down to play the Edmonton Oilers. The Oilers up 1-0 on 40 Oilers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network, live from Rogers Place.
Did you hear what happened to Rick while he was building his fence?
Yeah, he hit a natural gas line. They had to evacuate his entire neighborhood at dinner time, too. I bet he didn't make any new friends that day.
It cost him a ton to get the line repaired. I wonder why he didn't get his underground utilities marked.
Don't be that person. If you're digging on your property, request a locate for natural gas lines. It's free and can prevent serious injury or financial loss. And you won't upset the neighbors. Visit clickbeforeyoudig.com. A safety message brought to you by ATCO.
Portage College is ready to assist you with your educational goals. Portage offers over 30 programs, and with some being delivered fully online or hybrid, they're ready to meet you where you are on your educational journey. Whether it's certificates, diplomas, apprenticeships, degree pathways, or micro-credentials, Portage College has something to offer everyone. And with their small class sizes, you'll never get left on the bench. To learn more about Portage College's programs and services, visit portagecollege.ca. Portage College, it's about you.
As the official medical imaging provider to the Edmonton Oilers, MIC ensures precision in every shot. And if you need medical imaging attention, you can count on MIC to get you back in the game. Whether it's a classic wrist shot, that is, X-ray, soft tissue scan, or advanced imaging, MIC provides timely and expert diagnosis. So go where the pros go and book an appointment at any of their 15 convenient Edmonton and area locations. Learn more at mic.ca.
In OilCountry, winning on the ice goes hand in hand with winning off the ice. With the Edmonton Oilers Community Foundation 50-50 presented by Rogers, winning can mean both a life changed and a life saved. Because every ticket purchase helps more kids, more families, and more communities in need than ever before. And with the largest jackpots in all of sports, you could become Alberta's next millionaire. Get your tickets right now at EdmontonOilers.com, because when you play, all of OilCountry wins.
AGLC license number 744517.
Bright stars through the perilous fight, all the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets regular, the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that a flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave.
We ask that you remain standing and join the singing voice of your Edmonton Oilers, Robert Clark, in the performance of the Canadian National Anthem. Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command.
This is Oil Country.
McDavid,
Now, with the call of tonight's exclusive NHL broadcast, Bob Stauffer and Cam Moon on the Oilers Radio Network.
We've got game 2 of this first round series between the Edmonton Oilers and the Anaheim Ducks here at Rogers Place. Good evening, Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer, Brendan Escott, Rob Brown, Jack Michaels, Aidan Gannam. We are the Oilers Radio Network. Oilers lead this series 1-0. In the starting lineup, it's brought to you by Coventry Homes. Building a home or check out the newest fan cave in Kristalina Nera or any Coventry show home for a chance to win Oilers prizes. Coventry Homes, official builder of the Edmonton Oilers. For the Oilers up front, Connor McDavid with Matt Savoy and Zach Hyman. On defense, Matthias Ekholm and Evan Bouchard. In goal, it's Connor Ingram. For the Ducks, Leo Carlson with Chris Kreider Leo Carlson with Troy Terry and Cutter Gauthier. It'll be Jackson Lacombe, Jacob Trouba on defense. In goal, it's Lucas Dostal. We drop the puck. We're underway here at Rogers Place up the left wing. Ekholm gets it out a little too far for McDavid. That's icing. The referees, Chris Rooney and Peter McDougall, David Brisbois, and Bevan Mills are on the lines. Face off to the right of Connor Ingram on the icing call. Ingram, 25 saves, and that 4-3 win Monday in game 1.
Well, it's Carlson, Terry, Gauthier up with him right now, eh?
Yeah.
Load him up.
Puck to the line, Lacombe across it, goes to the right, down the right wing, to the right wing corner, centering pass. That goes off of Ingram and out through the middle is McDavid with Savoy. Got over the line, but could not get the puck across. He got poked into the right corner. McDavid up against the end boards. It's in his skates. Gauthier loses it to McDavid. To the left wing point for Ekholm. Nada Bouchard, a blast, and the save made by Dostal. On the left wing, Carlson to center ice. Comes into the Oilers zone, a shot, and that went off the stick of Bouchard. And an easy stop for Ingram. Puck near the left wing point, and unable to get it out was Hyman, and that one dumped in.
Well, Edmonton's going to have to play under control here, and too much separation last game between the D and the forwards led to some issues in transition. Got to do a better job in their stationary breakouts.
Draisaitl to center ice, off the right wing boards and in. It'll go in behind the net, rimmed around by John Carlson. It'll get to the line. It does come out. Seneca on the left wing shoots the puck into the Oilers zone. Ingram rips it up on the glass to the line where Hellison will keep it in. To the right wing corner, off the right side, Gramlin, high riser off the glass, gets to the line, and it does come out.
Already a more settled start, I think, from Anaheim after Edmonton had such a great first period in a lot of regards.
Here's Seneca into the Oilers zone, drops it on the right side. Back to the line, and Hines unable to keep it in. Puck comes out. Left wing, Kreider will direct it in. Paling to the left wing corner, dodging the hit, puck along the boards. Nugent Hopkins got it loose, gave it to Wallman. Wallman up the left wing, long past that one goes all the way down. That's an icing call.
How's that icing?
2 minutes, 4 seconds gone here. Scoreless first, Oilers and Ducks, game 2.
Hard pass from Wallman, but the fact of the matter is Roslovic was like 6 feet ahead of the Anaheim player. Long-range bomber from Bouchard, Hyman with the net front, and Lukas Dostal found the puck.
Face-off to the right of Ingram. Nugent Hopkins into the face-off circle with Paling, and the puck goes to the right wing boards. Roslovic behind the net to Wallman. Wallman has to spin out the front, come right back behind it, and gets away from McTavish as they'll come through the neutral zone. Pass on the right wing, off the right wing boards, goes into the corner. Washi to the right side to Ian Moore for the Ducks. Cross ice pass. Gave it to Lacombe through the middle, and that one misses Washi. That's going to be icing call against the Ducks.
All right, well, a good hit by Colton Dock led to what appears to be an opportunity for Edmonton to have an ozone draw here, but they're going to keep their fourth line. The fourth line was up next. That's Samanski tonight, along with Lazar. And Trent Frederick's going to play left wing. He's played a lot of right wing of late, but with the 2 injuries, Dickinson and Henrique, they're 2 veteran centers in the 3-4 hole. Frederick goes from the right to the left side.
The puck to the neutral zone on the backhand. Frederick will shoot it in. Trouba helping it around on the right. And it will get out to center. And just at his own blue line is Nurse to Murphy. In the middle of the ice. Steered in by Samanski. The puck at the top of the circle, middle, and it'll be out to center as Gauthier. Gets the puck in on the right wing. Give it to Terry. Now to the blue line. It's Carlson's shot, and a save made by Ingram. Held onto it. Leo Carlson was coming right through the middle. And a good stop made by Ingram. We're scoreless. We're 3 minutes, 6 seconds into the opening period.
And I know that Troy Terry had 2 goals and 3 points that game, but I think we both agree Leo Carlson was the star for Anaheim. And the Oilers had some challenges at times dealing with his support. And that time it came in second wave on a drop and delay, and he got an opportunity to attack through the middle of the ice and got a quality shot on goal. Ingram with a good save.
Face off to Ingram's left. And it's Ekholm through the middle of the ice to McDavid. McDavid in over the line on the left wing to Savoy, and his shot goes off at John Carlson. And the puck on the right wing. Bouchard to the right wing corner, pokes it behind the net to McDavid in front to Savoy, and it's off the outside of the goal. Leo Carlson to Cutter Gauthier. He batted that out of the air. That's going to be a penalty. It's going to be delay a game. The puck over the glass to Gauthier. And 3 minutes and 29 seconds into a scoreless first. The Edmonton Oilers go on the power play.
Oilers went 0 for 2 in the opening game, but of course in the regular season, the Oilers had the best power play in the league and the 5th best power play in NHL history at 30.6%. 0 for 2 in game 1. There again, you win game 1, 4-3. You don't get a point from Connor McDavid. The Oilers went 0-12-2 in the regular season when McDavid didn't have a point. McDavid had a point in Edmonton's, all 41 of Edmonton's regular season wins. And Draisaitl coming back makes a difference on faceoffs in the offensive zone on the power play. He's a 56% guy when he's not waved out of the circle.
Which he just was. Oiler Power Play presented by ATCO Energy, your trusted energy retailer. Learn more at ATCOenergy.com. On the right wing, Draisaitl to the right wing corner. Goes behind the net. Hyman on the end boards. Now on the left wing for McDavid to the blue line. Bouchard to McDavid. Left wing corner. Nugent Hopkins, a backhand. That just goes wide. It's on the right wing point. Bouchard to McDavid. In front of the net, just missing Hyman. Puck to the right point, and it comes out.
2 chances down low. Look out, here goes McDavid.
Right back into the zone is McDavid. To the blue line to Bouchard. Now for Draisaitl. Right wing corner, skips over the stick of McDavid. To the left wing, Hyman. His pass will get to the line, but it will come out. Edmonton has to regroup.
Oilers have had 2 chances down low and didn't get any pucks on the net.
Bouchard to Draisaitl. Got it in just past Hines. Goes to the right wing corner. He's up against the boards. Comes free. Kick to the end boards by Hines. And now Draisaitl right wing to McDavid to the blue line. Give it to Bouchard, to McDavid, to Draisaitl in front of the net, off the stick to Nugent Hopkins, and deflects wide of the goal. Puck to the middle of the ice and cleared out and all the way down by Gramlin.
Don't mind the first minute 20 here, though. They've had some opportunities, but you got to get that pill on goal. Oilers with the second unit on the ice. This group tends to play a little bit more north-south and puts it on the goal.
Rosler on the right wing, 5 minutes into a scoreless first. Puck goes behind the goal, and Trouba got tripped up. Penalty coming to Edmonton when they touch it. Paling to center. Now across to Trouba. He'll go back into his own end. Goaltender to the bench for the extra attacker on the delayed penalty. Just 10 seconds going the penalty to Gauthier. Now touched by Edmonton. And in 10 seconds time, Anaheim will have their first power play.
Well, Jack Roslovic's looking to make something happen here in the playoffs. He's been a pretty good regular season player. He's got 3 goals in 46 games in the playoffs, and a little bit unlucky there. I think there was a broken stick on the play that played a factor in Trouba losing his balance. 4-on-4 hockey for 10 seconds. And the Oilers limited without Jason Dickinson, specifically their third-line center. And they're using McDavid, Draisaitl, and Nugent Hopkins at center tonight, which is great, but they're all on the first unit power play.
So 4-on-4 for 10 seconds. And the Puck into the corner. Nurse to the right side. Goes to the top of the circle. That's it. Granlund engages with Nurse. Puck behind the net. Murphy to Nurse. And Edmonton shorthanded. Penalty kill brought to you by Napa Auto Parts, proud partner of the Edmonton Oilers. And it's shot all the way down.
Went 1 for 2, as you know, in game number 1 for Anaheim.
Killorn to center. Or make that Terry to center. On it in on the left wing, top of the circle, lost it. And clearing it out is Savoy. That did hit the linesman. And Terry's got it in the neutral zone. Terry to Leo Carlson. Across on the left to Kreider. Drops it to Terry. Terry to the point. To John Carlson, right wing, Granlund. To Leo Carlson, to John Carlson, now to Terry, a shot. And that one looked like it went off the arm of Ingram. It goes out of play. 58 seconds left to go in the penalty to Roslovic. We're scoreless in the first. We have played 6:21 in the opening period.
And right now, if you're Anaheim, you'll take the fact that Edmonton's been on 3 power plays in the 2 games and not scored. Right now, the Oilers need a kill.
All right, look at Draisaitl out there to take this draw.
I think if he wins it, he's coming off right away, Cam.
And he's up against Mason McTavish. McTavish wins it. The shot by Gauthier. That's blocked by Savoy. It gets to the line. It does come out. Anaheim has to regroup. And as you predicted, Draisaitl went to the bench. And on the left wing, puck brought in by Killorn. Killorn a shot. Pad save made by Ingram. Puck to the left wing point. Gauthier to the right side. The Seneca to Gauthier now on the left wing, top of the circle is McTavish. To the blue line to Lacombe. Now on the left wing, McTavish, a shot, save made by Ingram. Squeezes it up against the body, holds on. Edmonton shorthanded for another 24 seconds. We're scoreless in the first. 6:55 gone.
Well, Leon Draisaitl's going to be taking a lot of face-offs. 60% in the first game of the series, and the Oilers missed them. But now they don't have Henrique and Dickinson tonight. I wonder if Lazar, at some point, as a righty, gets some looks here.
Yeah.
McTavish steps in against Draisaitl.
Face-off to the right of Ingram. Puck goes to Ekholm. Can wrap it around the boards all the way down. Out comes Lacombe. 12 seconds of power play time. He's through the middle. Into the Oiler end on the right wing. Goes to the corner. It's in behind the net. Into the skates of Emberson. Penalty just about done. Nugent Hopkins to the blue line. Doesn't get out. Seneca across to Lacombe. Penalty done. Anaheim 0-for-1 on the power play. Puck behind the net. And Jake Wallman through the middle. Will get it out and down the ice. Flying after it's Roslovic. Gets there first before Mintyukov. Roslovic along the left wing boards. Ties up with Mintyukov. They both go down to the ice. Comes to the line just past Ekholm and out. And Bouchard turns it up. On the right wing for McDavid. Off the boards and in. Leo Carlson, right side to Moore. Through the neutral zone to Viel. Viel, a shot. Whistles it over the Edmonton net. Viel centering pass to Moore. Save made by Ingram. Viel, get it back to the blue line. Sean Carlson over to Mintyukov. Behind the net to Moore. Taken to the boards by Nurse. The loose puck goes to the top of the circle to the point for Carlson. Cross ice pass missed Washy. It goes to the left wing point or left wing corner. And Viel had it hacked away from him. And on the right wing, Connor Murphy for Edmonton gets it out through center. Finds Pot Colson, now the captain. And long shot, stick save made by Dostal. Puck to the right wing point. Emberson will drop the puck top of the circle for Kasperi Kapanen. Behind the goal. Draisaitl to Pod Colson to the left wing point. Wallman shot, and that one blocked in front of the net. Puck on the left wing. It's Kapanen to the blue line to Wallman. Rips a shot. Save made by Dostal. Rebound. Scores! The Edmonton Oilers from the right side. It was Draisaitl. And they're up 1-0 here in the first period.
Well, they're going to look down at that Anaheim bench to see whether or not there was any goalie interference, but Walman got 2 heavy shots. And right now, speaking of heavy shots, it's because Podkolzin and Kapanen are getting in on the forecheck. And a long-range bomber from Walman. It was deflected by Podkolzin, centered back in front, and went off the skate of Ellison into the net. And it's going to be Leon Draisaitl's goal. Or did Podkolzin get a stick in there? We're going to have to take a look. No, it was Ellison. It's going to be Draisaitl's goal.
So Draisaitl at 9:58. And the Oilers up 1-0. Puck comes into the Anaheim end. And on the left wing, Terry will get it to center, but that's it. Now McDavid at center ice. Left side, Hyman drops it to McDavid. He'll get to the blue line for Bouchard. A wrist shot, and that goes off of Savoy. Doesn't get to the net. Leo Carlson will clear it out. Right back in is McDavid. McDavid, a shot save made by Dostal as McDavid with a rush into the Anaheim zone. 9 minutes, 34 seconds gone here in the first. 1-0. The Edmonton Oilers lead the Anaheim Ducks on the goal by Leon Draisaitl. It's game 2 of this first round series. We'll be right back from Rogers Place. It's Ford Dealers, NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Did you know that there are 9 Napa Auto Parts stores serving the greater Edmonton area and have been doing so for more than 50 years? Since Napa first opened in Edmonton, the community has grown and vehicles have changed, but you can always trust Napa Auto Parts to provide you with the expert know-how and the best vehicle parts. And if that isn't enough, every time you visit a Napa Auto Parts store when you present your AMA card, you receive an additional 10% discount on all retail parts and accessories. Visit your local Napa Auto Parts store for more offers and expert know-how. Napa Auto Parts is a proud fan of the Edmonton Oilers.
Experience the exciting casino action at 3 Century Casino locations. Edmonton, St. Albert, and Century Mile. Dine at one of their amazing restaurants featuring daily specials. Take in the ultimate game day experience at Selly Sports Bar and Lounge. Check out the best in live entertainment at any amazing location. Plus, enjoy a great selection of casino gaming options and off-track betting. Feel the thrill of live horse racing at Century Mile Racetrack. Don't miss a second of the action at Century Casino.
You think you know the Brick? Well, did you know that Edmonton is where we started? And that's why we're proud to be a sponsor of the Edmonton Oilers. Can't make it to a game? Well, the Brick is the place to build your ultimate sports viewing room. We've got an unreal selection of game-worthy seating and the best TV and home theater brands at the guaranteed lowest prices. So, if it's time to upgrade for the big game, think the Brick. A proud sponsor of your Edmonton Oilers.
All games, all seasons. You're listening to the Oilers Radio Network.
Here at Rogers Place, Oilers up 1-0 on the Anaheim Ducks on a goal by Leon Draisaitl. The Oilers playoffs 50-50 presented by Rogers. Back with some of the world's largest jackpots. Tonight's early bird prizes include a Ford Bronco and Safeway gift cards. Get your tickets now at EdmontonOilers.com/50-50 for more chances to win. Podkolzin and Walman draw the assists on the goal by Draisaitl. That was at 9:58 of this opening period. Edmonton up 1-0 on Anaheim. Puck flipped up and out and brought in on the right, and the shot off the right side goes wide of the Edmonton net. Lacombe across to Trouba. He'll let it go. That misses. Bounces off the end boards. It's top of the circle. Lazar will get it out. Right wing for Frederick. One hands it in behind the Anaheim net. Puck comes over to the left wing. Lazar along the boards. Hit Lacombe with it. In the middle of the ice is Granlund. Softly dump it into the left wing corner. We got 9:48 to go here in the first. 1-0 Edmonton leads. First got it up near the line, but it was Kreider to keep it in.
Where's that going?
Lazar's pass goes in behind
Can't have 2D behind the goal, Cam.
Went right to Kreider, all the way to the point for John Carlson. Penalty coming up to Edmonton when they touch it. Now to Minchikov to the point, and he missed Carlson. It comes out. And Dostal's gone to the bench for the extra attacker.
Edmonton got in trouble because Nurse overrode the play in support of Murphy. They both went behind the net. And Edmonton's D-structured. Both D don't need to be behind the goal.
Leo Carlson into the Oilers zone to McTavish. Now to Minchikov on the right to John Carlson. Left wing to McTavish to the point. There's nobody there. It comes out again. And this time, Podkolzin can touch it. And Edmonton, with 8:56 to go here in the first, down by a score, or up by a score 1-0, are about to be down a player, as there'll be interference call coming up against the Oilers. We're going to take a break from Rogers Place. Oilers lead 1-0, 8:56 to go in the first. It's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
It's here. The Ford, it's a big deal. Not yet. The Ford, it's a big deal. Oh, guys, just wait. The Ford, it's a big deal event is on. Really? Now! Hurry in to lease a 2026 F-150 STX with Black Appearance Package from $237 bi-weekly at 0% APR for 36 months with $54.90 down. That's like $119 a week. The Ford, it's a big deal event. Visit your Alberta Ford store or Ford.ca.
Legacy Heating and Cooling is your supplier of maximum comfort, bringing you the cool AC you need. You just have to call Legacy. Call Legacy. For comfort at night when the hot air suffocates you. Call Legacy. Call Legacy. For comfort in your wallet with no payments or interest for 1 year. Call Legacy. Call Legacy. You deserve comfort. Cool off today with AC from Legacy Heating and Cooling.
Oilers fans, celebrate the Stanley Cup playoffs with the bundle made for sports fans. With Rogers Xfinity Internet and TV, you'll have Canada's most reliable internet and the best entertainment experience. So you can stream Bouchard's Body Checks in every room of the house. Watch every Draisaitl Dirty Dangle at home and on the go. And there it is! And admire McDavid's magic all season long. Spectacular! Bundle today and bring hockey home on Canada's best 5G Plus network. Learn more at rogers.com/5G. Rogers, this is our game.
Listen on air, online, and on the Radio Player Canada app.
This is the Oilers Radio Network.
Darnell Nurse off for interference. Oilers shorthanded. 8:56 to go in the first. 1-0 Edmonton leads Anaheim.
Draisaitl again out there to take draws. No Henrique, no Dickinson. Oilers penalty killing this year was at 80% with Henrique in the lineup and 69% without. And Henrique was at 54% on right side draws.
Oiler penalty kill brought to you by Napa Auto Parts, proud partner of the Edmonton Oilers. As Savoy, he almost had a shorthanded breakaway.
What a play by John Carlson. Got a stick in there at the last second or Savoy was gone. But another clean face-off win for Draisaitl and a reset for the Ducks.
Leo Carlson across, got the puck into the zone to Terry. Now to Carlson. Get up to the left wing for Kreider. Rip that around on the right for Granlund. Right wing corner. Gauthier out to Kreider in front of the net. And Terry has that one just poked past him by Bouchard. Bouchard's trying to clear. It's top of the circle. Into the skates of Leo Carlson. Good work by Samanski.
Samanski got inside positioning, dogged determination, cleared the zone.
Lacombe dropping it in his own zone. Goes to Leo Carlson. And Carlson into the Oiler end. Off of Kreider into the left wing corner. Right wing to Granlund. Right wing corner for Carlson. To the blue line to Lacombe. Shot, nice save made by Ingram. That redirected. The rebound from the right. Carlson misses the net. And coming out is McDavid. He's got Nugent Hopkins into the Anaheim end and then had it checked off his stick just inside the blue line.
I tell you, Lacombe's a hell of a defenseman, Cam.
Yes.
Guy can make plays and he can defend.
27 seconds to go on this power play. McTavish down the left side, shoved off of it by Bouchard. Good defensive play by Bouchard. Puck to the blue line. Gauthier shot, scores. Gauthier with that shot from the point. There was traffic in front of the net that got by Ingram on the stick side. And this game's tied at 1.
Well, Darnell Nurse has been in the box twice in this series, and they've scored both times when he's been in there. And we got ourselves a tie game. You're playing with fire. Anaheim's got a lot of young skill. Bouchard made a great play. Long-range bomber. They had inside positioning. There's no chance there at all for Connor Ingram. I mean, they got a net front, and the Oilers' D was spread apart between Bouchard and Ekholm.
Yeah, Seneca was right in front of the net.
And he's got a huge upside. Yeah. I would say he might have as good as Carlson is, and Carlson's a center. But Seneca is going to be a special player.
So that's power play goal. 12:48 time of the goal. And we're tied up at 1 here in game 2. His Nurse fire it in to the Anaheim end. Behind the net, Trouba gets around the boards. Washi can't get it out. Podkolzin to Nurse. He'll put it on net. Saved by Dostal. He covers it up. There'll be a face-off in Anaheim territory. Gauthier from Killorn at 12:48.
So we're saying Seneca didn't get a piece of it.
No.
But he was right there.
Yeah, it would have been difficult for Ingram to see that.
And it was just the presence of mind for Gauthier. Scored 40 in the regular season. Just airmail it to the net. The end of the power play. Edmonton did some pretty good work. Very frustrating sequence for the Oilers. On the PK, they did some good work there.
All right, Killorn to take the draw against Draisaitl. And the puck to the left wing point in this game to Murphy. Now left side, Podkolzin over to Nurse. Goes to the right wing corner. It's in behind the net. John Carlson around the boards, got it out. Murphy through the middle. Granlund stepped into that, gave it to Seneca. He's hit by Nurse, but shoots it in. We're tied at 1. We're in the first period. 6:35 to go in the opening period. As the Oilers up 1-0 in this series. It's game 2 here at Rogers Place. Killorn inside his own line. Now on the right, John Carlson to Minchikov. Still inside his own end. Toss to Carlson up the right wing. Off the stick of McTavish. Goes from behind the goal. Into the middle of the ice for Lazar. And it's Lazar to Samanski. Into the Ducks end. Lazar on the left wing. Over to the right side. Before it could get to Frederick, it was Hines to break it up. Got it to center ice for McTavish. He'll shoot it in. Ingram on the right wing, but it goes past Emberson. And on the left wing point, Troy Terry to the middle of the ice, broken up by Lazar. Now to Frederick. Into the Duck zone. Getting position on that was on the right side was Hellison. Made a good play. Leo Carlson will get it out. Right wing to Terry. Missed him with a pass. Savoy, right wing for McDavid. Into the Ducks end. And that is off the skate of Trouba coming down the left side. Gauthier, a shot off the arm of Ingram. And it goes in behind the net. 5:19 to go in the first, tied at 1.
They're really taking time and space away from 97.
And he'll come into the Duck end. Left side to Ekholm. The outside of the net. Puck on the left wing. Matthias Ekholm to the right wing point. Bouchard, a shot save made by Dostal. On the left wing, Viel hit hard by Bouchard. Crowd reacts to that. And the puck comes out. Bouchard to McDavid. Into the Duck end. And that pass on the left. Broken up. Morrow get it out to Washi. Into the Oilers zone to Viel. Long shot. Glove save made by Ingram. And he'll hold on to it. 4:43 to go here in the first. Oilers and Ducks are tied at 1. We'll be right back from Rogers Place. It's Ford Dealers, NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
When the Oilers are on the ice, the big hits are a part of the game. But they shouldn't be a part of your drive. If you've been injured in a car collision, let James H. Brown & Associates and their over 200 years of combined injury law experience help you. Locally owned and proud Edmonton Oiler fans, James H. Brown & Associates is ready to support you with their unrivaled experience, unrivaled results, and unrivaled commitment. When accidents happen, head to jameshbrown.com.
Life looks different for everyone. Maybe you're starting out, building a career, or stepping into a well-earned retirement. Whatever stage you're at, Alberta Blue Cross offers flexible personal benefit coverage, from prescriptions and dental to vision and travel coverage. Visit ab.bluecross.ca/personal today or call 1-800-394-1965 to speak to a personal benefits consultant. Alberta Blue Cross, right there for moments that matter.
Ever wondered what it would look like to combine your favorite sports team with your favorite casino games? Now you can! Play Alberta has partnered with the Edmonton Oilers to offer fans a top-shelf selection of exclusive slots and table games, including Edmonton Oilers Cash Eruption. Experience top casino games made for Oilers fans only on Play Alberta. It's your turn, OilCountry. Download the Play Alberta app today for your chance to score. Must be 18 plus to play. If you gamble, use your game sense.
All games, all season. You're listening to the Oilers Radio Network.
Cam Moon, Bob Stauffer. We're here at Rogers Place. Tied at 1, the Oilers and the Ducks. 4:43 to go in the first period. We're in the Legacy Heating and Cooling broadcast booth. Legacy Heating and Cooling. Home and no payments, no interest for 1 year. Face off in the Oilers zone to the right of Connor Ingram. Shots are 10-8 in favor of Anaheim. Leon Draisaitl with the Oilers goal. Cutter Gauthier has the goal for the Ducks. Gauthier's goal on the power play. Granlund out of the face-off circle. It'll be Killorn to take the draw with Draisaitl. Puck goes into the corner. Draisaitl behind the net for Nurse. He's got room on the left wing. Snaps a pass, and he'll find to Roslovic, and that's just poked off his stick by Minchikov. Pass on the left to Minchikov. Missed him. Ingram got it to the boards. It's top of the circle. And Murphy trying to get one through to the middle of the ice. Roslovic's able to clear it. On the right wing, John Carlson shooting it into the Edmonton zone. Granlund off the left side. Lost it in the skates of Murphy. And it's out to center ice. Nugent Hopkins able to just poke the puck into the Anaheim zone. It's in behind the net. Nugent Hopkins gets to it. Goes over to the right wing. Nugent Hopkins taken to the boards by Trouba. Into the right wing corner. Puck back to the line. Shot that goes off a leg and into the corner on the right wing. It's Trouba over to Lacombe. And Lacombe will wait just inside the Anaheim end. 3:40 to go in the first. Tied at 1, the Oilers and the Ducks. At the Edmonton blue line. Now Kapanen, middle of the ice to Woolman, left wing. Draisaitl all the way across, but in behind Kapanen. Gauthier will get it out. Off of Troy Terry, and Wallman goes to the inboards. Terry took it away. His pass hit the stick of the netminder Ingram, and Kapanen to center. His pass for Draisaitl pokes it just wide. On the right wing, Podkolzin. The pass hit a stick, go to the left wing point. Ekholm to Kapanen. Now on the right to Draisaitl. To the right wing point for Bouchard. Give it to Draisaitl. It's into the corner. Now in behind the net for Kapanen. Kapanen to the right wing point to Bouchard. Bouchard looking for some room, doesn't have it. Give it to Kapanen. Played him behind the net. Hellison for the Anaheim Ducks takes a hard hit from Podkolzin. He got it out.
He got all of them.
He paid a price. Shot into the Oilers zone. Bouchard with it behind the net. 2.5 to go here in the first. Tied at 1, the Oilers and the Ducks. Up the left wing, off the stick of Lazar. Goes into Anaheim territory. Lazar on the left side. Couldn't get it in front of the net. Kreider got it out. And at center ice is Lazar. And Samanski in early. That's offside against the Oilers. 2:15 to go in the first. We're tied at 1. And everybody gathering up against the boards. Everybody gets in there.
I think Edmonton got the lone penalty here. Trent Frederick. So maybe have the mic down low by the ref.
2 minutes roughing.
Wow, Anaheim.
Oh. Okay.
Ryan Paling. He's not going to like that call. Great hit, by the way, by Podkolzin. So right now, Anaheim's 2 for 4 the power play in this series. The Oilers are 0 for 3. This front of thick. Well, the Oilers induced the call here.
Yeah. Edmonton 0 for 1 with the man advantage. The power play presented by ATCO Energy, your trusted energy retailer. Learn more at atcoenergy.com.
When you're I get it. Leon and Hyman have just come back here, but if you win the draw, get the puck to the net. Shoot it.
It's Bouchard, left wing. Nugent Hopkins into the corner for McDavid. Goes in behind the net. Out to Bouchard. Blasted on net. And the save made by Dostal. It's in behind the goal. Draisaitl, right wing to McDavid. McDavid to Draisaitl. Top of the circle on the right. To McDavid on the left. To Bouchard to Draisaitl on the right wing. To Bouchard, one-timer, and he hammers it high and wide. Puck to the right wing point.
Stick.
Bouchard to McDavid, to Draisaitl, to Bouchard. The shot rips it wide, hits the end boards, comes back out. McDavid to Bouchard, to McDavid. His cross-ice pass hits something, it rolls to the goal. Dostal kept it out, and it is cleared. With a minute 25 to go in the first, the game tied at 1. Edmonton on the power play for another minute and 5 seconds. Up the right wing to Draisaitl. Through the middle of McDavid. He's going to come in towards the net and just hacked off his stick at the last second by Carlson. Puck on the right wing point. Bouchard on the left to Nugent Hopkins. To Bouchard, to Nugent Hopkins, left wing, left corner. McDavid walks it out the backhand. The save, Dostal, and he covers that up with a minute to go here in the first. The game tied at 1.
Well, McDavid almost got Dostal moving off. Lukasz Dostal moving off the post a little early. He tried to elevate it short side. Bouchard with 2 big rips, and Dostal fought him off. And then McDavid picking it up in full flight from Leon Draisaitl, and John Carlson's been fantastic in this first period for the Ducks.
Just got his stick in there at the last second. 45 seconds left to go in this man advantage.
Remember last year, Cam, Edmonton's got absolutely sliced and diced in LA, first 2 games.
Yep.
And their power play was a little bit quiet out of the gate, the Oilers, and then it got going and completely took over the series.
All right, Draisaitl to take the draw against Washi. Puck to the left wing point. Bouchard, left side. Nugent Hopkins to McDavid. The pass to Nugent Hopkins, and that's picked off by Trouba, and he gets it down the ice.
Connor's frustrated right now. Puck doesn't have a lot of puck luck.
Net center, Draisaitl to McDavid, into the duck end, a shot, the save made by Dostal as McDavid, tremendous speed through the neutral zone. 37 seconds left to go here in the first.
You might as well keep going here if you're Edmonton, your first unit.
And they will. Face off to the left to Dostal. Draisaitl out of the face-off circle. In comes Connor McDavid against Tim Washi. Gets caught up and skates, goes into the right wing corner. Trouba up against the boards.
Hyman might have got away the hole there.
To the right wing point, Draisaitl to the middle of the ice, right side. McDavid goes to the middle, cross to Draisaitl, the shot saved. Dostal, and the puck comes in front of the net. Dostal covered it. Good one-timer by Draisaitl off the right wing. Dostal made the save. We've got 18 seconds to go here in the first.
Maybe a pull Nugent Hopkins off here. Final 18 seconds. Put Ekholm out. The Bouchard on the point.
That was a good save. It looks like it hit Hyman in front of the net. There was a redirection there.
Yep. Oilers got 5 shots in this power play. They've done everything but score.
Yeah. Face off to the left to Dostal. The puck to the end boards. Trouba with Hyman on him, slides off of it on the right, rims it. Penalty is over. It doesn't get out. Bouchard kept it in. Edmonton 0 for 2 on the power play. Draisaitl with the puck along the left wing boards. He gets checked though, and Paling comes out with it. Paling down the right wing, and coming back was Bouchard. Closed the gap, knocked the puck away, and the period comes to a close. And the Oilers and the Ducks tied at 1 here after 1.
Well, right now, difference in the game. It's a 1-1 game. Oilers haven't been able to break through the power play yet, Cam.
No, but that last one was pretty good power play.
They
A
got
lot of chances.
A lot of chances. And Dostal has come to play tonight. He's made some good saves, too, in that Anaheim goal. No question about that.
Yeah, he's been sharp. So that's where we sit after 20. Leon Draisaitl scoring for Edmonton. Cutter Gauthier had the goal for Anaheim. We can head downstairs. Aiden Gannam standing by with Vasily Podkolzin.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Cam. Vasily, first 20 minutes out of the way. Just take me through it from your eyes.
Yeah, that's a good game. That's a fast game. And so that both teams try to play simple right now and try to force them for mistakes.
3 registered hits for you in the first period, including a really nice one towards the end of that final few minutes there. Just a lot more physical than we saw on Monday in the first. Just take me through kind of what's been creating that.
Yeah, I think that's playoffs. You gotta finish your check, and again, it's a playoff game. It's supposed to be more physical than in the regular season.
Thanks, Vasily.
Yeah, thank you.
Guys.
Love him,
Yeah.
Cam. I mean, there's a guy that has come in, that has had his hard hat on and has worked, and the end result here is the Edmonton Oilers have picked up a player for a 4th-round draft pick that has become a real important player for Edmonton. That line, put Colson, Draisaitl, and Kapanen. The Oilers were in good shape when they were on the ice. At some point here, McDavid, Savoy, and Hyman got to get going. I didn't mind Samanski's work on the penalty kill in the first period. The 4th line right now. And again, no Dickinson. So Doc has moved up. Doc only got a couple shifts. Roslovic took an offensive zone penalty. We're still waiting for Jack Roslovic, RNH, centering that line. They need to make some things happen here. Can't take penalties. You take a look at the one that Nurse took. He hard cleared in front of the net, and they called an interference on it. I think he was a little bit frustrated that he got beat back behind the goal. And the 2 times he's taken penalties here in the game, the last 2 games, he's entered them in the box. So stay out of the box. They're a dangerous team. You're going to get some chances against them, and see if Edmonton can elevate in the second period.
Tied at 1 after 20. The Oilers and the Ducks. It's game 2. Oilers lead the series 1-0. Brendan Escott, Rob Brown, they're standing by, and they got the intermission for you when we come back from Rogers Place. It's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
In Western Canada, Pizza 73 has been serving up the pizza you crave. From their famous pan pizzas and golden crispy wings to bold new creations like stuffed crust and the all-new volcano pizza, they keep bringing the flavor. Born in oil country, made in oil country, they're proud to be serving Edmonton since 1985. Pizza 73, the official pizza of the Edmonton Oilers.
Oilers go!
All right now. That first period gave us some ambition. Just hanging with the crew, that's the tradition. We're kicking back and loving this intermission. We're Oilers after dark, feel the superstition. A soulful groove, a winning coalition. Gonna light it up, that's the one condition. Yeah. Oilers after dark during intermission. Yeah, Oilers after dark, we hit the scene. Living out a true Edmonton dream. Slide out on the ice so fresh and clean. On the coolest machine you've ever seen. Oh, come and ride the Zamboni. Come and ride the Zamboni with me. We're on the Zamboni. Woo! We're on the Zamboni. Yeah! Come and ride the Zamboni. Come on, come and ride the Zamboni. Yeah, ride the Zamboni.
Needless penalties, and they have in the series thus far, and Anaheim has taken advantage of it.
As for the Oilers' power play, their second power play they had out there, they looked like they became much more aggressive, and they were shooting. I mean, Evan Bouchard, a couple shots from the point. Connor McDavid doing it off the rush. So at least they're putting pucks on net. But the Oilers' power play and the Oilers' first line have to become more involved or more of a difference in this series. I mean, the one big advantage that the Oilers have over Anaheim is they have Connor McDavid. Anaheim doesn't. They've got the world's best power play. The Ducks have the 27th penalty killing, and neither of those have taken advantage. McDavid has not played as well as we can see him play, and that's going to come. But the sooner that comes, then all of a sudden it is a big advantage over a Ducks team. You look at that third pairing of Hines and Hellison, that's a chance for Connor McDavid on a good line change or a face-off after an icing to take advantage of them. So look, as this period goes on, to see Connor McDavid and the Oilers power play become a little more effective and take this game over.
They've stymied him off the rush again in this game, time and again in this game. Is there anything in particular that you're picking up on? Are they trapping him a certain way? Are they sending two or three guys at him? Like, what is going on?
It's hard to trap him, first of all, because he's too fast. So it's like they could tell me and my two line mates, go chase McDavid. Well, none of us can catch him, so it doesn't really matter. But they are making sure it's not one-on-one. They're not allowing someone to be on an island alone with McDavid, because no player in the National Hockey League can do that. They're doing a very good job of sticks on puck. A lot of times, it's funny, everyone tells a defender to look at the chest. Don't look at the puck, look at the chest. Well, McDavid might be that one player you got to do the opposite against, because you can look at his chest and think, I've got him, then bang, he's gone. He is so elusive, so quick, side to side, where you think you got him. And we saw one earlier where Trouba thought he had him, and Trouba ended up being on the ground as McDavid went around him. But the times that he has been stopped at the blue line, every time has been stick on puck. So they're making sure they're putting their stick somewhere around the puck and hoping that the puck bounces off it, and there's always a second guy. So it's never just one guy. There's backtracking. As he goes east to west, there's wingers coming back. They're saying, all right, we'll let your wingers get the puck. We're fine with that. We're not letting you beat us. So eventually he's going to break through. Eventually he's going to get that extra step. But the Anaheim Ducks are doing their best to make sure that it's very difficult. He's not going to get any easy opportunities.
Pretty simple goal that Edmonton was able to score. Draisaitl gets credit for it, but just flinging a puck into a sort of a situation in front of the net, hits a body and goes in.
Well, we talk all the time about the blue paint, how important it is, and the Oilers have gotten much better in their own end with adding of a Murphy and Wallman, big bodies in the blue paint, trying to push the opposition players out. As an offensive player, you want to go into the blue paint hoping the puck hits you, but you're also taking you're forcing more sticks, more skates in the blue paint. So Podkolzin set himself up. He wasn't setting himself up to get a shot. He was setting himself up that the puck could deflect off his stick, off his skate, but he also brought in the defender with him. So now, when Leon Draisaitl fires a puck 100 miles an hour across the crease, there are 4 sets of skates and 2 sticks that the puck could touch. And any of those, if the puck hits any of those, the goaltender has no chance. It either goes in or it misses the net. And Draisaitl read that. He saw chaos in front of the net in the blue paint. Well, there's a good place for the puck to be. Throw it in there, and if it's a save, now there's a battle. And you got Podkolzin battling in front of the net. So a smart play by Leon Draisaitl, but a very effective play by Podkolzin for just getting into the area and forcing the defender to be there, and it was the defender's foot that went off.
And if you want to even extrapolate this a little further, Jake Wallman had a great point shot to cause that puck to kick out to Draisaitl in the first place. It wasn't a pass that found him, it was a ricochet that got the puck out to the outside. So it all sort of started by just putting the puck on net, which I think they're going to need to prioritize a little bit more. I say that they had 15 shots in the first period, so it's not like they were necessarily lacking for it.
Well, no, they did a good job getting pucks on net. We talked about their power play was much more assertive the second one. Jake Wallman has a heavy shot, and when you have a heavy shot, the first job of the goaltender is just to stop it. And when it's heavy, it's hard to control where the puck is going. And Leon Draisaitl's smart. He knows the puck's coming from Jake Wallman at the point. Most likely, this is where the rebound is going to go, and he was standing waiting there. So Podkolzin hung out in the right spot. No coach in the history of hockey will ever get mad at you for shooting the puck at net, because every coach would rather the battle be in front of the goalie on the offensive side as opposed to in the corners, in the high slot, along the boards. Fight in front of the net, because something good could happen for your team. And look at the Anaheim goal. It was the same thing. It was just a shot on net. I mean, Cutter Gauthier's got a heavy shot. 41 goals over the regular season. This 22-year-old is going to be a star in this league. He threw the puck on net, and Bennett Seneke got in front of the eyes of Connor Ingram. So it was a simple wrist shot, a heavy one. But when the goalie can't see it and you hit your spot, you're going to find the back of the net, and that's why we're tied 1-1 after one.
That's exactly where we sit through 20 minutes of play. That's our Rob Brown. We'll have more from him in the second intermission. Of course, we've still got plenty to go here. We'll get to the out-of-town scoreboard when we return. Shots are 15-10 Edmonton, but the score is all knotted at 1 as we sit at the intermission. This is your Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Celebrating 70 years in the signage industry, William Huff Advertising is the most recognized name in the game. An in-house, one-stop shop for all of your design, print, and installation needs. William Huff provides quality graphic solutions for everyone. Here in our City of Champions and throughout the nation, they are the preferred signage partner entrusted by many of the biggest corporations, pro sports teams, and organizations to bring their identity to life. Recognize the name, get in the game. WilliamHuff.com.
Rogers is Canada's best 5G Plus network, so you can stream Edmonton Oilers games and see Leon scoring in Leduc. Watch Ty tie things up in Tofield. Unbelievable! Or check out Connor doing Connor things in Kalmar. And even catch Boosh Bombs in Beaumont. Try saying that 3 times fast. Learn more at rogers.com/5G. Rogers, this is our game.
The Edmonton Oilers Community Foundation 50-50, presented by Rogers, is back and better than ever. With more early bird prizes, bonus raffles, and million-dollar jackpots, the largest 50-50 in professional sports can change your life forever. And every ticket purchase helps more kids, more families, and more communities in need than ever before. Get your 50-50 tickets now at EdmontonOilers.com and help make OilCountry a better place. Who knows? You could be Alberta's next millionaire.
AGLC license number 744517.
This is Global News at the first intermission. I'm Zach Ferguson. A daycare employee has been arrested and charged after a sexual assault investigation by Edmonton police. 21-year-old Klaraj Singh has been charged with sexual assault and sexual interference. Police say he's been released on bail for now with strict conditions. A nuclear power plant could start construction in Alberta as soon as 10 years from now. Utilities Minister Nathan Neudorf says after engagements with community groups, the province heard from thousands of people, and Minister Neudorf cited a private company called Energy Alberta that is seeking to develop the nuclear power here. Premier Danielle Smith is ready to get on a plane tomorrow, heading overseas, trying to attract more investments. Smith leaves tomorrow and will talk to business leaders, government officials, and investors in Germany, Sweden, and the United Kingdom to advance some partnerships. Smith will return on the 2nd of May. Prime Minister Mark Carney says Canada will not make further concessions to the United States ahead of trade talks. He rejected reports of an entry fee for negotiations, insisting talks must be mutually agreed, not dictated by Washington. I'm Zach Ferguson. Your next scheduled newscast will be on the second intermission on 880 CHED.
As the official medical imaging provider to the Edmonton Oilers, MIC ensures precision in every shot. And if you need medical imaging attention, you can count on MIC to get you back in the game. Whether it's a classic wrist shot, that is, X-ray, soft tissue scan, or advanced imaging, MIC provides timely and expert diagnosis. So go where the pros go and book an appointment at any of their 15 convenient Edmonton and area locations. Learn more at mic.ca.
Did you hear what happened to Rick while he was building his fence?
Yeah, he hit a natural gas line. They had to evacuate his entire neighborhood at dinner time, too. I bet he didn't make any new friends that day.
It cost him a ton to get the line repaired. I wonder why he didn't get his underground utilities marked.
Don't be that person. If you're digging on your property, request a locate for natural gas lines. It's free and can prevent serious injury or financial loss. And you won't upset the neighbors. Visit clickbeforeyoudig.com. A safety message brought to you by ATCO.
Meet Joe. Joe knows that a happy partner equals a happy trip. Joe booked a room through Edmonton's besthotels.com and scored up to $225 in rewards. Hello date night, fancy dinner, the works. Joe is smart. Be like Joe. Visit EdmontonsBestHotels.com to book your next stay in Edmonton.
This is At the Intermission on the Oilers Radio Network.
All knotted at 1 here after 20 minutes of play, and it's time for the out-of-town scoreboard brought to you by Pizza 73, the official pizza of your Edmonton Oilers. 2 other games going on. Well, actually, one's a final. That was in Philadelphia earlier tonight. The Flyers going up 3-0 in their series with the Pittsburgh Penguins. A 5-2 victory earlier this evening. Evgeny Malkin scoring on the power play. Erik Karlsson as well. But that was not enough as they got a bunch of goals. The Flyers did. Needless to say, they were victorious there. The Minnesota Wild and the Dallas Stars are going at it, and they're about halfway through this game. Series tied at 1, game tied at 2. A couple of power play goals going each way. Jason Robertson, Mikko Rantanen having scored for Dallas, Marcus Johansson, and Joel Eriksson-Ek for Minnesota. We'll keep you updated on those throughout the rest of this broadcast tonight. The Bakersfield Condors in action in Game 1 of their opening round Pacific Division playoff series with Coachella Valley. That starts tomorrow. And the Blue Jays were in action a little earlier today, lost in their series finale with the LA Angels 7-3. The final there. That's the out-of-town scoreboard for Pizza 73, the official pizza of your Edmonton Oilers. Back to Cam and Bob we go for second period action here at Rogers Place. It's Game 2, Oilers-Ducks. It's at the intermission, and this is your Ford Dealers NHL hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
You've been listening to At the Intermission on the Oilers Radio Network. It's here. The Ford, it's a big deal. Not yet. The Ford, it's a big deal. Oh, guys, just wait. The Ford, it's a big deal event.
After dark! The puck drops, it's time for the show. Watching the game with the crew I know. Late night hockey lights are down low. For the Oilers, we're ready to go. Orange and blue and our hearts burn bright. We are the faithful, we own the night. Scoring a goal, yeah, it feels so right. We are the faithful, we own the night. Oilers After Dark! Oilers After Dark! We own the night! Yeah, we own the night!
I'm a musical genius.
Legacy's gonna love this for AC season.
What's not to love with no interest and no prince of payments for 1 year?
Are you always like this?
Yep, unlike Legacy, I never know when to cool it.
Legacy Heating and Cooling.
Wherever Canadians raise a glass, you'll find Molson. There's a good reason for that. When you've been in Canada for over 230 years, you get around in the cups and fridges of Canadians, generation after generation. Molson has a beer for everyone. So raise a glass or cup or whatever you pour your Molson in, because it doesn't matter what it's in. It matters where it's from. Canadian, export, ultra, excel, Molson. Everyone in.
Must be legal drinking age.
Listen on air, online, and on the Radio Player Canada app.
This is the Oilers Radio Network.
Here at Rogers Place, Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer. We're getting ready for the second period. Oilers and Ducks are tied at 1. And the Oilers playoff 50-50 presented by Rogers. It's back with some of the world's largest jackpots. Our current jackpot, it's over $2 million right now. Get your playoff 50-50 tickets anywhere in Alberta at edmontonoilers.com/5050.
Yeah, they said that the Oilers outshot Anaheim 15-10 in the first period, but the Ducks are 2 for 4 in the power play in this series, and the Oilers are 0 for 4 with the best power play in the league, the 5th best power play all time.
You got to expect that to change at some point. Yeah. It's shot into the Duck zone. Dostal to the right wing, and it'll get to Terry. Now to the middle of the ice for Trouba. Trouba into the Oiler end. A long shot that broke the stick of Ekholm. Changed direction and looked like it knuckled towards Ingram, and he got it with the glove.
Wow, Jacob Trouba, one of 2 former New York Rangers that were prominent for a number of years there, along with Chris Kreider, that are with Anaheim now.
We're 22 seconds into the second. Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer. The broadcast brought to you by Ford, official partner of the Edmonton Oilers. Ready, set, Ford.
Wow, Leon's not going to be happy. He's waved out. This is the 4th time he's been waved out in this game.
Podkolzna take the draw, goes to the point. Trouba on the right to Seneca. Now to Granlund, a shot that's off his stick, goes in behind the goal. Nurse in the left wing corner behind the net to the right for Murphy. And he'll go up in the air and get it out. It's a bouncing puck at the Duck blue line. And Lacombe for Trouba. Trouba through the middle. That hit the skate of Granlund. And now shot in by Trouba.
Weather's got to get more out of Roslovic. He only played 2.5 minutes. He was in the box for 2. And Doc, those guys did not see a lot of ice time. Doc had just 2 shifts. It's playoffs. Got to play everybody.
Nurse through the middle. Cross to his partner, Murphy. Now up to Kapanen. He'll direct it in. John Carlson, right wing for Chris Kreider. Kreider off the boards. Kapanen keeps it in for Edmonton. Looks towards the net. He'll get it across. Ty Emberson on the right wing. Behind the net to Nugent Hopkins. The right wing point to Emberson. Give it to Roslovic, a shot. The pad save made by Dostal. The puck cleared out.
Quick decision by Roslovic. Shooter mentality there. Put it on net.
Roslovic going to go off his skate. It's in the neutral zone. Nugent Hopkins now able to dump it in as the Oilers get back on side. Tied at 1. We're minute 45 into the second period. The puck flipped up and out. Viel to Washi, and now it goes in behind the net to the right wing side. Viel trying to drive in front, and that goes off his stick over to the right wing. Off the right wing boards is Moore's shot. Hits the pad of Ingram on the sharp angle. Viel to the blue line to Trouba. He'll drill it just wide of the net.
This line's got to dig in here. This Roslovic, Nugent Hopkins, and Doc line, they're getting outplayed. Long change here.
They're cleared out. Now brought in by Cutter Gauthier. Gauthier moves off the right side. A shot. And that one goes just wide of the Edmonton net. Trouba, right wing corner. Behind the goal to Terry. Back on the right wing to Trouba. Trout urging the Oilers on. Puck behind the net. Terry to the left wing. To the point. Comes across to Trouba. Shot. Scores. Trouba from the right wing point. Let a snapshot go. There was a lot of traffic. And it's 2-1 for the Anaheim Ducks here early in the second.
Oh, not a great goal there. Oilers got their top line on the ice, but the Ducks had possession. And right now, Edmonton's top line and first unit power plays had a tough start to this series. And a long-range bomber, and Trouba got it through.
2:44 into the second. Gauthier in front of the net. I don't think he touched it.
But they've had guys in front of the goal.
Yes.
And the Oilers have not in this game. They're playing with greater desperation. And Trouba's had some good offensive campaigns. He's not quite the same guy now. Obviously, they went out and got John Carlson for that. He got 14 points in 16 games. Oilers have no juice right now.
Yeah.
They got to get going here. Start moving their feet, get a little bit more physical. That's not going to help.
Emberson up the right wing. That goes down the ice for icing. Trouba from Lacombe and Terry. And it's 2-1 for the Ducks.
So an important D-zone draw here for Samanski.
It's to the right of Connor Ingram.
I would almost, well, you got Lazar out there. He's a right side guy to take the face off. He's got to win the draw here. Doesn't.
Nope. Puck to the middle. Now to John Carlson, right wing point. To the right wing corner. And up the right side, Killorn to Hellison across. The shot by Hines, kicked out by Ingram. Emberson in the right wing corner. Through the middle, that won't get out. It'll be Killorn through. Tried to get it to Seneca. He could not. Samanski on the left wing. And the Oilers offside at the Anaheim line.
Frederick's going to have to. He's another guy here. He's going to have to get. He's played well with Colton Dock, but he's got to help. I mean, they're going to need more guys. You're down 2 centermen. I mean, you're not down McDavid or Draisaitl or Nugent Hopkins, but you're down Dickinson, who's come in. But Edmonton's going to need more for more here. You know the old saying, series doesn't start until somebody loses at home. Oilers won game 1, 4-3. They want to keep that home service up. But I think Anaheim's probably been the better team here tonight. Part of the reason why they're up 2-1.
Puck gets into the Anaheim zone, left wing corner, and behind the net is Hyman. To Savoy, left side to the blue line. Ekholm now to McDavid in front of the net. And the save made by Dostal. A redirection by Matt Savoy. And Dostal covers it.
Created a look there. Out of town scoreboard. 2-2 Minnesota and Dallas in the second. Of course, earlier tonight, Philadelphia 3-0 stranglehold on Pittsburgh in the Battle of Pennsylvania. And in the OHL, Zach Hyman's brother Spencer Hyman, Brantford winning 4-3 tonight over Barrie in the opening game of their conference final.
Is that 9 straight wins?
Yes, they're 9-0 in the playoffs. They got a good team.
Bouchard right point across to Savoy. Shot got blocked. Tried the one-timer off the left side. And to center ice is Moore. He can dump it into the Oiler end. The puck to the right wing corner. Biel in front of the net, and a chance there for Washy. I don't think he ever had a shot.
Well, McDavid's torqued right now. He's hurting a little bit.
Carlson on the point.
Connor's got to get off the ice. He's hurt, guys.
He is. Puck to the line where Moore kept it in. As McDavid slowly goes to the Edmonton bench. And Carlson got tripped up. John Carlson did. Edmonton is about to be shorthanded.
We're in a tough spot here right now. If you're Edmonton, you're down a couple centers. It's going to be a penalty. They're going to get a power play. And TD Forrest is looking at Connor McDavid down at the bench. So he got clattered into, I think it's his right leg, tripping the call against Savoy.
4:29 gone in the second.
Connor McDavid's going off.
He's going down the tunnel. 2-1 Ducks lead. Savoy to the penalty box. Edmonton shorthanded. The penalty kill brought to you by Napa Auto Parts, proud partner of the Edmonton Oilers. Face off to the right of Ingram. Puck to the point. Lacombe, left wing, to the left wing corner. Comes across to Gauthier, to the line, but Lacombe wasn't quite there yet, and it comes out.
Draisaitl trying to get off. Nugent Hopkins out there now.
Lacombe into the Oilers zone. Right wing to Killorn. Into the corner for Lacombe. Oilers able to dig it loose. Nugent Hopkins on the backhand all the way down the ice. Lacombe out from behind his net. Minute 20 to go in the penalty to Savoy. 2-1 Anaheim leads. Just over 5 minutes gone here in the second. Gauthier into the Oiler and across to Hellison. His shot. Or on the right side, that was Killorn with the shot and the save made by Ingram. And it goes just off of McTavish. It comes out of the zone. Gauthier bringing it in on the right wing. Spins around near the point. Taken to the boards by Samanski. And now Killorn in front. The rebound scores. Killorn got the pass in front of the net that hit something. It came right back to him. And he makes it 3-1 for the Ducks. That's a power play goal here in the second period.
Well, again, we give you the stat. Adam Henrique, when he plays, the Oilers are at 80% on the penalty kill. When he doesn't play, they're at 69%. Right now, Anaheim's at 60% in this series, 3 for 5. It doesn't help that McDavid's out. Don't have Dickinson, don't have Henrique. Some other guys are going to have to battle here. And Leon Draisaitl and Ryan Nugent-Hopkins are going to be playing a lot of minutes at center. I think they're going to have to play Roslovic down the middle here with no McDavid. I think that's what they're eventually going to have to do. And this building is quiet.
Yep, it's quiet right now. 3-1 Ducks lead. We're in the second period as Killorn on the power play. Anaheim now 2 for 3 with a man advantage. Wallman goes in behind the Edmonton goal. Up the right wing to Roslovic. Now to Draisaitl. Comes into the Anaheim end. A puck goals off the left wing boards for Draisaitl. To the blue line. Emberson over to Wallman. His shot from the right point. And that goes off into a stall. Up into the air. Over to the left wing. Draisaitl shot. That misses from the sharp angle. May have hit Dostal. That goes out of play. We get a whistle. We'll take a break. 3-1. Ducks lead the Oilers. We've played 6 minutes, 8 seconds of the second period. It's game 2 of this first round series. Oilers lead the series 1-0. We'll be right back from Rogers Place. It's Ford dealers, NHL hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Ever wondered what it would look like to combine your favorite sports team with your favorite casino games? Now you can! Play Alberta has partnered with the Edmonton Oilers to offer fans a top-shelf selection of exclusive slots and table games, including Edmonton Oilers Cash Eruption. Experience top casino games made for Oilers fans only on Play Alberta. It's your turn, Oil Country. Download the Play Alberta app today for your chance to score. Must be 18 plus to play. If you gamble, use your game sense.
Did you hear what happened to Rick while he was building his fence?
Yeah, he hit a natural gas line. They had to evacuate his entire neighborhood at dinner time, too. I bet he didn't make any new friends that day.
It cost him a ton to get the line repaired. I wonder why he didn't get his underground utilities marked.
Don't be that person. If you're digging on your property, request a locate for natural gas lines. It's free and can prevent serious injury or financial loss. And you won't upset the neighbors. Visit clickbeforeyoudig.com. A safety message brought to you by ATCO.
Did you know that there are 9 Napa Auto Parts stores serving the greater Edmonton area and have been doing so for more than 50 years? Since Napa first opened in Edmonton, the community has grown and vehicles have changed, but you can always trust Napa Auto Parts to provide you with the expert know-how and the best vehicle parts. And if that isn't enough, every time you visit a Napa Auto Parts store when you present your AMA card, you receive an additional 10% discount on all retail parts and accessories. Visit your local Napa Auto Parts store for more offers and expert know-how. Napa Auto Parts is a proud fan of the Edmonton Oilers.
All games, all season. You're listening to the Oilers Radio Network.
Here at Rogers Place, Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer, 3-1. Ducks lead the Oilers. We played 6 minutes, 8 seconds of the second period.
No Connor McDavid on the Oilers bench right now. He got clattered into just before Anaheim got their third power play, which they converted. They're 2 for 3 at the extra end. It's the difference in the game. Edmonton's 0 for 2 in the power play. Anaheim's 2 for 3.
Nurse on the left point shot doesn't get through. It's in the high slot. Chopped over to the right. Murphy will drill it. That hits someone. Goes in behind the net. Samanski to the left wing. Between the Oiler defensemen it goes. It's out to center ice. Murphy will shoot it right back in. Trouba's got it in the right wing corner. He'll get it out. That will be on net. Won't be icing. Nurse left wing corner in his own zone. Up the left side, just off of Colton Dock. Terry in his own end, behind the net to Lacombe. Lacomb's got a couple of assists here in the second period. Anaheim scored twice, so up 3-1. Trouba at center. Drifts it in off the glass. Murphy, right wing. On the left, just off of Podkolzin, now to Draisaitl. Cross ice for Nurse. Checked at the blue line by Carlson. Now to Terry, missed him with it. And it's deep into the Oiler end. Goes to the right wing corner. It's on top of the circle.
It's back on the bench, I think. David is.
Okay. Carlson to Minchikov. A shot save made by Ingram. The rebound goes right into the middle of the ice. It's Podkolzin with Nurse. And over the line. Podkolzin, the shot. And that got blocked. It goes out of play. John Carlson slid in front of Vasily Podkolzin and deflects it out of play. 7:24 gone here in the second. 3-1 Ducks lead. Draisaitl opening the scoring for the Oilers in the first period. Gauthier replying in the first. Trouba and Killorn have added to it for Anaheim.
No, David took a brief stride out there and has gone back to the bench here.
Well, good that he's on the bench.
Yep.
Face off to the left of Dostal. Puck to the blue line. Emerson's shot. And that redirected a few times, but goes wide. Lacombe, left wing corner. Will flip it up and out. In the neutral zone. It's dumped in by Doc. Dostal can set it behind the net to Lacombe. Lacombe up the left wing to VL. Now to Moore. He can steer it in. Out from behind his net is Jake Wallman for the Oilers. He's through the middle of the ice. Wallman dumping it in. Edmonton make a change. Puck on the right wing side. Carlson gave it away to Roslovic. His pass to Doc. Broken up by McTavish. Puck comes out. Kreider into the Oilers zone on the right side. He's shoved off of it by Bouchard. Bouchard starts a 3-on-2 rush. Into the Anaheim zone to Doc. Cross ice, but that's a little bit behind Nugent Hopkins. Puck to the right wing corner.
Just shoot. Got to shoot more. Got to simplify here. McDavid's back out.
McDavid back out there. That's good news. As Carlson clears it. Shot right back to him. John Carlson on the right to Kreider. Dumps it in. Ingram left wing to Ekholm. Up the left wing boards for Savoy. Drops it back to Ekholm. He's going to skip it in to the Anaheim end. Killorn. Left wing corner. Get it out through the middle of the ice. Ekholm. Just to the Anaheim line. We'll say that was a glove pass. And we get the whistle.
Connor's laboring right now. There's no question. He's trying to cut through this.
9 minutes into the second. 3-1 Anaheim leads.
Oilers with a lot of work to do here. And Edmonton's had one real line really go 5-on-5 in both games. That's the line that's on the ice right now. Draisaitl, Coles, and Kapanen.
Ellison to Hines, now to Terry. Left wing to Gauthier. Run the puck to the corner in the Oiler end. Nurse will take it in behind the net. Nurse through the middle of the ice. Gave it to Kapanen. Makes his way into the Anaheim zone. Stops on the right wing boards. To the blue line to Murphy. A shot saved by Dostal. There's a big rebound. And up the right wing. It's Carlson. Leo Carlson to get the puck into the Oilers zone. Left wing corner comes out to Carlson. The shot and a good save made by Ingram. As Carlson with a look right in the slot. Across to Gauthier. That goes off his stick. Now he gets it on the right wing point. Over to Hellison. Long shot saved by Ingram. Along the left wing. On Coles behind the net. To Nurse. Flushed out of there by Viel. Nurse weaves his way to center. Dumps the puck in. Minchikov. Right wing for Carlson. Just over halfway through the second. 3-1 Ducks lead. Puck shot into the Oilers zone. Ingram. Up the left wing to Frederick. Pushes the puck to Samanski. Comes into Anaheim territory. Right in behind the net. That's into the right wing corner. Samanski to Frederick. Gets away from Minchikov to the right wing point. Emerson's shot. That's blocked. It's kept in on the left point by Wallman. Goes to the blue line. Wallman gets it again. A snapshot. That hit a stick. It just went wide. Minchikov on the left wing. Got it out off the stick of Viel. And now up to McTavish. A shot and a glove save made by Ingram. We'll get the whistle. We'll take the break. 9:13 to go here in the second. 3-1 Ducks lead the Oilers from Rogers Place. It's Ford Dealers, NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
It's here. The Ford, it's a big not yet. The Ford, it's a big deal. Oh, guys, just wait. The Ford, it's a big deal event is on. Really? Now! Hurry in to lease a 2026 F-150 STX with black appearance package from $237 bi-weekly at 0% APR for 36 months with $54.90 down. That's like $119 a week. The Ford, it's a big deal event. Visit your Alberta Ford store or Ford.ca.
Wherever Canadians raise a glass, you'll find Molson. There's a good reason for that. When you've been in Canada for over 230 years, you get around in the cups and fridges of Canadians, generation after generation. Molson has a beer for everyone. So raise a glass or cup or whatever you pour your Molson in, because it doesn't matter what it's in. It matters where it's from. Canadian, export, ultra, excel, Molson. Everyone in. Must be legal drinking age.
Oilers fans, celebrate the Stanley Cup playoffs with the bundle made for sports fans. With Rogers Xfinity Internet and TV, you'll have Canada's most reliable internet and the best entertainment experience. So you can stream Bouchard's Body Checks in every room of the house. Watch every Draisaitl Dirty Dangle at home and on the go. And there it is! And admire McDavid's magic all season long. Spectacular! Bundle today and bring hockey home on Canada's best 5G Plus network. Learn more at Rogers.com/5G. Rogers, this is our game.
Listen on air, online, and on the Radio Player Canada app.
This is the Oilers Radio Network. Here at Rogers Place, Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer. We're in the Legacy Heating and Cooling broadcast booth. Legacy Heating and Cooling. Home and no payments, no interest for 1 year. 3-1 Ducks lead. We got 9:13 to go in the second.
It's the Barbara Walter shot clock special 2020, but it's 3-1 for the Ducks, 2 for 3 on the power play. And the fact that Nugent Hopkins is out here with Doc and Roslovic. Perhaps a sign that McDavid thinks he's good to continue.
Face off in the Oilers zone. Wallman, long pass on the right. Roslovic got tied up with Hines. It goes in behind the Anaheim net. Roslovic in there along the boards on the left wing. It goes top of the circle. Nugent Hopkins battling with Kreider. Puck to the left wing corner to Roslovic. Spinning off the check. Cycling it for Doc to the right wing. Hines is able to push that up to the line where Roslovic had kept it in. Goes off of Paling. He'll get it out. Paling. Little snapshot towards the Edmonton net. Goes wide. Jake Wallman. Center ice to Podkolzin into the Duck zone. Cross ice off of Killorn, though. Then Podkolzin goes barreling into the corner.
But Colm knew he was coming, boy.
Sure did. Draisaitl off the left wing. Kicks it up to his stick. To the middle of the ice. Murphy shot. Scores. Connor Murphy rips that from the slot. Gets the Oilers to within one. The Anaheim lead cut to 3-2.
What a play by Leon Draisaitl. That's the fourth even strength goal in 5 periods for the Draisaitl, Kapanen, Podkolzin line. And it all happens because Podkolzin gets in on the forecheck. He knocks the forces a reversal, and the Oilers create a turnover. And then Draisaitl slips it behind the back pass through the slot. Murphy from distance, neck from Podkolzin. It's a 1-goal game.
11:46. Time of that goal for Connor Murphy. Great setup by Leon Draisaitl, but that net front by Podkolzin, there was no way Dostal was able to see it.
It's the first playoff goal for Connor Murphy of his career.
Oilers to within one. Up the left wing, it's Draisaitl. Cross to Murphy. Murphy, long shot, Dostal to save. That rebound spills over to the right wing. It's top of the circle. Draisaitl across the line, but it hit a stick. It came out. Draisaitl will recover. At the center ice, Leo Carlson will bring it in. He goes to the right wing corner behind the net. Hit hard by Murphy. Out to center ice is Nurse. Dump the puck into the Anaheim zone to McDavid. It goes to the right wing point for Bouchard. To McDavid on the right wing. To Savoy. The hard shot and the save made by Dostal. And he was able to hold on to it. With 7:24 to go here in the second. 3-2 Ducks lead.
A real nice execution there. The Oilers, a high-low play, creating a look for Savoy. And a shot from the mid-slot.
Draisaitl and Kapanen with the assist.
Draisaitl's got 1-1 and 2 tonight.
Lacombe off the draw, high in the air and out. It's just inside the Edmonton line. Ekholm up the left wing. Crowd right back into this game as a puck dumped in. Hyman on the left side to Savoy to the blue line for Ekholm. Now on the right to Bouchard, right wing. McDavid to Bouchard, left to Ekholm. Couldn't get it in front of the net. He tried. The second chance will go across to McDavid on the right wing. In came Moore. Got it to Washi. He got it out. And it's right in front of the Anaheim bench. And Trouba can bring the puck in. That's offside against the Ducks. And then Trouba shot it, and that will draw a crowd. And Bouchard gets in there. So does Matthias Ekholm. Now everybody gathers in. Linesman in between Trouba and Ekholm.
Well, the Oilers don't need Bouchard getting taken off the ice here. He's going to play half of this game. And they got good players out there. McDavid, Bouchard. I mean, Jeff Biel's out there for Anaheim. He's created a niche for himself here, but they'll take that all day.
6:42 to go in the second period. 3-2 Ducks lead. No penalties. Face-off outside the Edmonton blue line on the Anaheim offside.
And back comes Draisaitl to Colson. Captain, there's no really any other way to explain what Colson has been. Like, just a brilliant pickup, a fourth rounder to Vancouver.
Yeah.
This guy's become a second line power forward. He's honest. He hits everything in sight.
Draisaitl to clear it. That's into the Anaheim zone. Turning in the corner is Hines. Taking him to the corner is Kapanen. Hines does get it out. Pass to Kreider. Misses him. Ingram to play it. Goes to the blue line. Hellison will put it towards the net. That was redirected by Tailing. It goes wide. To the left wing point. Hines a shot high and wide. Hellison will try, but that gets blocked. Halen on the left wing to Gauthier. Shot off the crossbar. Gauthier just ripped it off the bar, and the puck comes out.
Ingram's going to have to dig in. He's having issues tracking the puck right now.
And center ice, Draisaitl to Roslovic into the Anaheim zone. Roslovic got taken out by John Carlson.
Carlson got away with a cross check there.
Centering pass by Doc. Just missed Roslovic from the left wing. Penalty coming up. As Gauthier got his stick in there. And Gautier's going to go to the box for the Ducks. And the Edmonton Oilers are going to have the power play when we come back. We have 5:40 to go here in the second period. 3-2. Anaheim leading Edmonton. Edmonton on the power play when we come back. Rogers Place is for dealers NHL hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Legacy Heating and Cooling is your supplier of maximum comfort, bringing you the cool AC you need. You just have to call Legacy. Call Legacy. For comfort at night when the hot air suffocates you. Call Legacy. Call Legacy. For comfort in your wallet with no payments or interest for 1 year. Call Legacy. Call Legacy. You deserve comfort. Cool off today with AC from Legacy Heating and Cooling.
In OilCountry, winning on the ice goes hand in hand with winning off the ice. With the Edmonton Oilers Community Foundation 50-50 presented by Rogers, winning can mean both a life changed and a life saved. Because every ticket purchase helps more kids, more families, and more communities in need than ever before. And with the largest jackpots in all of sports, you could become Alberta's next millionaire. Get your tickets right now at EdmontonOilers.com. Because when you play, all of OilCountry wins.
AGLC license number 744517.
As the official medical imaging provider to the Edmonton Oilers, MIC ensures precision in every shot. And if you need medical imaging attention, you can count on MIC to get you back in the game. Whether it's a classic wrist shot, that is, X-ray, soft tissue scan, or advanced imaging, MIC provides timely and expert diagnosis. So go where the pros go and book an appointment at any of their 15 convenient Edmonton and area locations. Learn more at mic.ca.
All games, all season. You're listening to the Oilers Radio Network.
Cutter Gauthier to the penalty box. Edmonton gets their third power play. They're 0 for 2 with the man advantage. They're down 3-2 to the Ducks. 5:40 to go here in the second period. This is game 2 of the series. Oilers lead it 1-0.
Whenever you're struggling a bit to put pucks to the net, simplify on the power play. Get it to the goal and get it to the goal early.
Oiler Power Play presented by ATCO Energy, your trusted energy retailer. Learn more at ATCOenergy.com as that is cleared down the ice by Minchikov.
I could see a little bit of frustration there from Anaheim on that call. It was a tough call against Cutter Gauthier, but Edmonton's got to make the most of it here in the power play.
McDavid will wind it up. McDavid into the Duck zone on the right, and then that was peeled just off the stick of Draisaitl and cleared by Killorn.
Let's not forget that Jay Woodcroft is the head coach in Edmonton when the Oilers had the best power play in NHL history. He knows the personnel well.
McDavid to bring it in. Left wing to Nugent-Hopkins. The point to Bouchard. Left wing for McDavid to the blue line to Bouchard. Goes to the middle. Gives it to McDavid. Left wing corner now. Nugent-Hopkins in front of the net. And that just missed. Clicking with Zach Hyman. And the puck in the right wing corner. Draisaitl to the right wing point. To Bouchard. Over to McDavid. McDavid's pass goes off his skate. And Nugent-Hopkins just keeps it in. Trouba goes in behind his net.
What a play by Trouba. Nice reversal.
Left side to Granlund. Granlund into the Oilers zone slowly. Granlund pulls to the middle, but he won't get a shot. But still has the puck, and now in front. Oh, he just missed Paling. He would have been wide open. Paling to the middle, and then separated from it. And it's McDavid. Cross ice. Nobody there for Edmonton. Puck comes in front. Paling scores. Paling with the redirection in front of the Edmonton net. That's a shorthanded goal. Anaheim's up 4-2.
Well, you got to get a save here, too, at some point, but you can't manage the puck the way Edmonton did in that power play situation. And Connor McDavid threw it to an open wing. Bouchard got beat back to the front of the net. I mean, Connor's got control of the puck. And Paling with a deflection redirection. This is a guy, remember, he started his career on fire, got a hat trick in his first NHL game for Montreal. He is a pending UFA.
Ryan Paling. Redirection on that offering by Alex Killorn at 15:50. It's a shorthanded goal. Oilers down 4-2 to the Ducks. Puck brought in on the left wing. Puck goals across ice. That is picked off. And Killorn will shoot it all the way down. Knocked down by a high stick, so we get the whistle. Just 6 seconds left to go, and that penalty to Gauthier.
That's a bad sequence for Edmonton to deal with, and they're just going to have to dig. And unfortunately, I don't think there's any question Connor Ingram had a terrific start the other night. Give Killorn credit for an active stick on that shorty. But Connor's going to need to come up with a couple saves to give his team a chance to get back in this game. And Dostal has found pucks.
Face off to the left of Ingram is Ekholm behind the Edmonton net, left wing to Wallman. Wallman will get the puck into the zone on the right side, trying to drive towards the net. It was Frederick, but went off his stick, and the puck cleared. Now, puck brought in. Leo Carlson on the right for Cutter Gauthier. Top of the circle. Came flying in with Savoy. Broke it up, got it out. Lacombe will dump it in. 3:18 to go here in the second. 4-2, Ducks lead. Puck to the middle. Leo Carlson, right point to Trouba. Right side to Terry. To Trouba, the shot. Save made by Ingram as Gauthier was in front of the goal. We'll get a little bit after the whistle here.
Well, better watch it. They might pull one player out again. Edmonton is the more assertive team in this situation. Wallman doing a little bit of chirping with Terry. Just needs to chill out here. Having some sound issues with the effects. Our apologies on that front, but Anaheim, the better team again in the second period here, outscoring the Oilers 3-1. And Edmonton's going to have to find some juice. Yeah, it's that simple.
2 power play goals to shorty for Anaheim here tonight.
Well, they've been outscored 5-0 in special teams. This exact same thing happened last year against LA in the first 2 games. The problem is, in this situation is Anaheim, if they win tonight, they're going to wrestle home ice away from Edmonton. Now, I do think the Oilers are a team that has shown a propensity to play some good games on the road in the playoffs, but right now the Oilers are getting outplayed by the Ducks.
Samanski out from behind the Edmonton net to the right wing corner. Cross ice pass to Nurse. Nurse will get it out, up in the air, glove down by Lacombe. Actually goes off his glove. He's going to go after it. Now to Trouba, rimming it. Nurse keeping it in. Left wing corner, Lazard and Doc. Doc to the right side with Lacombe. We'll get to Killorn. He got it out of the zone. Lazard will shoot it right back in. And Lacombe in behind his net. 2.5 to go here in the second. 4-2, Ducks lead. Lacombe on the right to Trouba. Up the right wing, but only to the Edmonton blue line. Hyman into the duck end. Goes to the right wing corner. Now to Nugent Hopkins. Off the left wing boards. Ekholm, a shot, scores. Ekholm let it go. That one redirected in front of the net. It hit a skate and went in. And the Oilers are to within 1 again.
Zach Hyman's going to get credit for this one. Zach Hyman is the second highest goal-scoring player in the NHL over the last 5 years in the playoffs. Draisaitl's number 1. Long-range bomber from the point, never a bad idea to just rip it. They got it back to the Ekholm at the left point, and Hyman and McDavid were both there, and I'm pretty sure it's Hyman's goal.
Yeah, it looked like Hyman able to get the redirection. 17:48.
Stay out of the box if you're Edmonton.
And it's a 4-3 Duck lead. Shot in by Moore. Ekholm on the left wing, top of the circle. The puck goes in. Will go in behind the net. Got away from Moore. Up the right wing to Bouchard. Bouchard's pass hit. His stick comes back to him. Up the right wing, just rolls by Draisaitl. We're calling that icing.
No, I don't agree with that. I mean, when the Anaheim player is sitting there, he had a chance to play the puck and said he fenced Draisaitl high. But whatever the case, the Oilers will take the goal from Zach Hyman. Primary assist from Ekholm. No matter what, Edmonton they can't give up another goal this period.
It's lifted out. Carlson goes behind his net. Carlson up the right wing for Anaheim. And Leo Carlson over to Detroit Terry. Into the other end on the right wing. Terry along the right wing boards. Breaking it up is Pod Colson. Now on the right wing for Draisaitl. Comes into Anaheim territory. Stops on the right. Over to Ekholm, a shot saved. Dostal is he'll hold on to it. Minute 8 to go here in the second. Oh, now we're getting into it. Kapanen took a shot there.
Kapanen.
Minchikov will go to the box.
Ripped his helmet off. Let's get the call here.
Same thing, Colin. Same thing.
All right, Oilers will be on the power play. With a minute 8 to go here.
He comes right behind Kapanen and rips his lid off. And of course, Kapanen's going to give a little love tap back and give the officials credit. I mean, they put him in the box right away. So now, not only is Edmonton 0 for 5 in the series, and the Ducks are 3 for 5, but the Oilers have been scored against. I think I incorrectly said Anaheim has 5 special teams goals. They have 4. But the Oilers, they can get a game-tying goal here. A minute 8 left in the second period.
Face off to the right of Dostal.
You win the draw, get it to the net. You don't need to make 7 passes. If you win the draw, to the net.
McDavid to take the draw. Draisaitl kicked out of there. Puck goes to the middle of the ice and just pushed out of the zone by Palin. Bouchard on the right wing.
David's moving better here.
Swing it to McDavid. It'll come into the Anaheim zone. Right wing point. We're into the last minute of the period. Out to Hyman. A shot. Right bad save made by Dostal, and it's cleared down the ice.
Well, they overplayed McDavid and Draisaitl on the interchange. That provided a mid-seam look for Zach Hyman.
40 seconds to go in the period. 4-3 Ducks lead. As McDavid into the Duck zone. Left wing for Nugent Hopkins. Into the corner to McDavid. He'll go in behind the net. Right side to Draisaitl. Now to McDavid to Draisaitl. Back to McDavid. They'll step out of the right wing corner. Give it to Leon Draisaitl. To McDavid. 20 seconds to go in the period. Pass across. That got picked off and cleared out by Granlund. Ingram will move it up to Nugent Hopkins. His pass hit his stick. John Carlson will shoot it down the ice.
Okay, well, you're down by 1. You're going to have 50 seconds to work with on the power play. 52 seconds to start the third period. I'd say you're a little lucky. I mean that. You've got a couple shots, long-range shots from the point. Maybe there's a lesson in that for the power play. Okay? It's never a bad thing to put it on goal, see if you can get a deflection. Ingram has he made a big save when it was 4-2. They needed that. Edmonton with lots of work to do here. Down 4-3, but they do have the first minute to work with on the power play. It's historically been a the greatest power play we've seen in NHL history since they started doing power plays in the late 70s. If you go back over the last 6 or 7 years, now coming up to start the third would be a killer time to get one to even this game up.
They'll still have 52 seconds of power play time to start off the third period. It's a 4-3 Anaheim lead after 2 periods. Trouba, Killorn, and Paling scoring for Anaheim. In the second, it was Murphy and Hyman for Edmonton. So that's where we sit through 40. A 4-3 Duck lead after 2 periods. Edmonton leads the series 1-0. Brendan Escott, Rob Brown, they're standing by. They got the intermission for you when we come back. From Rogers Place's Ford Dealers, NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
You think you know the brick? Well, did you know that Edmonton is where we started? And that's why we're proud to be a sponsor of the Edmonton Oilers. Can't make it to a game? Well, the brick is the place to build your ultimate sports viewing room. We've got an unreal selection of game-worthy seating and the best TV and home theater brands at the guaranteed lowest prices.
Let's go! Oilers 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 go! Oilers!
Game is paused. We're on a mission. Oilers after dark. No competition. This intermission, that's our tradition. Yeah, Oilers after dark, hear the recognition. Intermission, yeah! Intermission, let's go! Game is paused, we're on a mission. Oilers after dark, no competition. This intermission, that's our tradition. Yeah, Oilers after dark, hear the recognition. Intermission, yeah! Intermission, let's go!
Yeah, that's the horn. Intermission time now. Another period in the books, feeling the vibe here. The Oilers are lighting up the lamp tonight. Yeah, grab a drink with my crew, everything's feeling so right. We are the Oilers after dark. Oilers after dark. Leaving our mark on this whole town. We ain't never gonna slow down. Oilers after dark. Yeah, that's the horn. Intermission time now. Another period in the books, feeling the vibe here. The Oilers are lighting up the lamp tonight. Yeah, grab a drink with my crew, everything's feeling so right. We are the Oilers after dark. Oilers after dark.
If they score in the power play, this place is going to go nuts, and all the momentum's on their side. But they've got to be much better on their power play. It has not been a positive so far in this series.
Anaheim has to prove to themselves that they can win and not squander this.
Yep.
So we will see what they do with this lead because they didn't hang on to it the last time out. McDavid, to me, and it's tough to sit here and cast any sort of aspersions on the Oilers captain, but he's fighting it, Rob.
He has in for 5 straight periods.
Yeah.
He had an off night last game, which we rarely see. But the one thing we've seen with McDavid over his career, that when he has an off night, usually the opposition the next game is like, oh, why did he have to have an off night last game? That means he's going to have 5 tonight. And again, fighting it tonight. Turnovers. I mean, losing the puck, missing passes. McDavid, I mean, his success rate on passes through his career is probably about 95%. Like, he never misses anyone. And it's been off for 5 periods. But here's the thing that superstars can do is they can have a moment. And McDavid doesn't need to have a great game. He just needs to have a great period. You're down a goal. And you said it best. The Anaheim Ducks had a lead going into the third period last game they lost. In a game that they probably feeling right now they should have won.
Yeah.
They got a lead. They had a 2-goal lead. Now they have a lead by 1 going into the third period again. To them, this could be the series. All of a sudden, you drop back-to-back games where you had a lead in the third period, go home, and all of a sudden the pressure's all on you. So this is a huge third period for Anaheim. And the other thing that Anaheim has done now is they've taken 2 dumb penalties. I know that they've done a good job killing, and they got the shorthanded goal, but you're playing with fire. And there's a penalty if you pull another guy's helmet off. That's a penalty.
Yeah.
And they've done it twice now. Now, the first one, I feel for pulling because they were both involved and the helmet came off. The second one in front of the net, you grabbed Captain around the net and you pulled his helmet off. That's just easy for the ref to call. So Anaheim playing with fire, and the Edmontoners got to make them pay, because if you don't make them pay, it's one of these things. You get all the momentum in the world if you're the Oilers if you score in this power play. But if you go 0 for 6 or 0 for 7 in the series, whatever it is, if they don't score, Anaheim builds off that. So the first 50 seconds of this third period becomes a little bit more important.
And remember, it was inside the first 20 seconds of period number 2 in game 1 when Anaheim was able to capitalize. Now, that holds very little bearing, but it's just to say that, the starts to these periods, they do have a serious impact on the rest of this hockey game here, and certainly will in period number 3 tonight. How much impact do you think that Jay Woodcroft's presence has had on the fact that this power play has struggled to get going?
Well, there is some, and I know that they interviewed Connor McDavid about it, and Connor was pretty blunt. He goes, I mean, it's no secret. Everyone knows what we do. We got video. It's not like the Oilers have secret weapons. It's not like the old days where you could throw something new in there and no one's ever seen it before. It doesn't happen. So the Ducks know exactly what the Oilers are going to do. It's just a matter of execution. I think a lot of it is the Oilers just aren't executing at the rate that they usually do. They're missing passes. They're not getting pucks in cleanly off the rush. Now, that, to me, the one thing that I think the Ducks would have with Woodcroft on the bench would be the entries. Woodcroft would know intimately what the Oilers want to do on every rush and try and get the puck in, and that's where the Oilers have really struggled. When they got control of the puck, they've been okay. So to me, it's the entries, and that's what they've really struggled with. And the one tough part about starting this third period, it's always nice having fresh ice to start a period on a power play. The one part that you don't have an advantage of is you are starting at center ice. So winning the faceoff doesn't have you set up in the offensive zone. So winning the faceoff, though, at the start of the third period is the difference of getting control in the offensive zone with 40 seconds to go in the power play, as opposed to losing the faceoff, dumping it down, and then having to come the length of the ice and hopefully getting 25 to 30 seconds on a power play.
Got about a minute left here, Rob. I imagine it's a lot calmer than you might think in the room. That was sort of a message that came out of the last game that these two teams played when the circumstance was similar. So I don't think there's going to be any panic, but that being said, they are going to have to at some point press a little bit here to try and find a goal. I would think you can come naturally to them in the first minute or so, and then where do we go from there?
Well, again, this is a team that doesn't panic. It's a team that scores and scores often. Last game, I mean, the first 10 minutes, they really didn't generate anything in the third period, but they stayed with it and they waited for that one break, that one bounce. And when they got it, they took advantage of it, and then they were the better team the final 10 minutes. So I don't think there's any urgency outside of the starting power play. I just think that you can't take chances. The one thing that Anaheim has done and done very well tonight, as soon as there's a turnover or as soon as the Oilers shoot and it gets blocked high, Anaheim is taken off the other way immediately. So you can't force anything, or Anaheim will take advantage of it.
More from Rob Brown in the post-game show. That is where we will leave things momentarily. It's 4-3 Ducks, despite 26-22 favoring the Oilers on the shot clock so far tonight. But where it matters most, Anaheim is up by 1. We will reconvene after a quick news update. Right now we're at the intermission, and this is your Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Did you know that there are 9 Napa Auto Parts stores serving the greater Edmonton area and have been doing so for more than 50 years? Since Napa first opened in Edmonton, the community has grown and vehicles have changed, but you can always trust Napa Auto Parts to provide you with the expert know-how and the best vehicle parts. And if that isn't enough, every time you visit a Napa Auto Parts store when you present your AMA card, you receive an additional 10% discount on all retail parts and accessories. Visit your local Napa Auto Parts store for more offers and expert know-how. Napa Auto Parts is a proud fan of the Edmonton Oilers.
The Edmonton Oilers Community Foundation 50/50, presented by Rogers, is back and better than ever. With more early bird prizes, bonus raffles, and $1 million jackpots, the largest 50/50 in professional sports can change your life forever. And every ticket purchase helps more kids, more families, and more communities in need than ever before. Get your 50/50 tickets now at EdmontonOilers.com and help make OilCountry a better place. Who knows? You could be Alberta's next millionaire.
AGLC license number 7444517.
Wherever Canadians raise a glass, you'll find Molson. There's a good reason for that. When you've been in Canada for over 230 years, you get around in the cups and fridges of Canadians, generation after generation. Molson has a beer for everyone. So raise a glass or cup or whatever you pour your Molson in, because it doesn't matter what it's in. It matters where it's from. Canadian, export, ultra, excel, Molson. Everyone in. Must be legal drinking age.
This is Global News of the second intermission. I'm Zach Ferguson. Edmonton police say a sexual assault investigation has led to charges against a daycare employee. Barron had called police to report an incident involving the child at a West Edmonton daycare. 21-year-old Courage Singh has been charged with sexual assault and sexual interference. The province says Albertans are expressing an interest in adding nuclear energy to Alberta's energy mix. Utilities Minister Nathan Neudorf says any development would be by private industry, not government money, and it would be at least 10 years away. Premier Danielle Smith is ready to get on a plane tomorrow, heading overseas to talk with business leaders, government officials, and investors in Germany, Sweden, and the United Kingdom to advance some partnerships. Smith will return on the 2nd of May. Canada-U.S. Trade Minister Dominic LeBlanc says Ottawa is in active talks with Washington and will only accept a deal that benefits Canadians and protects workers. Prime Minister Mark Carney says Canada will not make further concessions and the United States will not be allowed to dictate terms of the talks. I'm Zach Ferguson. Your next scheduled newscast will be after the game on 880 CHED.
Legacy Heating and Cooling jingle auditions. Take one for Gene Principe. Hey, thanks for being on time.
I'm always punctual. Now, how about some cool beats while I drop the heat?
Ready when you are.
Call Legacy. Call Legacy.
Nice.
Boom! I'm a musical genius.
Legacy's gonna love this for AC season.
What's not to love with no interest and no Principe payments for 1 year?
Are you always like this?
Yep. Unlike Legacy, I never know when to cool it.
Legacy Heating and Cooling.
Celebrating 70 years in the signage industry, William Huff Advertising is the most recognized name in the game. An in-house, one-stop shop for all of your design, print, and installation needs. William Huff provides quality graphic solutions for everyone. Here in our City of Champions and throughout the nation, they're the preferred signage partner entrusted by many of the biggest corporations, pro sports teams, and organizations to bring their identity to life. Recognize the name, get in the game. WilliamHuff.com.
Ever wondered what it would look like to combine your favorite sports team with your favorite casino games? Now you can! Play Alberta has partnered with the Edmonton Oilers to offer fans a top-shelf selection of exclusive slots and table games, including Edmonton Oilers Cash Eruption. Experience top casino games made for Oilers fans only on Play Alberta.
Sound, yeah! Midnight oil is burning, the rink is set alight. We bleed the copper and the blue, we own the frozen night. We are the Oilers after dark, a wildfire with a burning spark. We are the Oilers after dark, Oilers after dark.
Pittsburgh in Game 3 of their opening round series. 3-0. They go up on the Penguins. Man, they're up against it now. Stuart Skinner and the gang out there in Pittsburgh. The Wild and Stars, meanwhile, are playing Game 3 of their series. It is 3-2 Wilds, who are on home ice looking to go up 2-1 in a series that is knotted at a game apiece. Elsewhere, you've got the AHL's playoffs getting going for the Bakersfield Condors tomorrow night. They are in the 4-5 matchup against the Coachella Valley Firebirds. They're the 5 seed, so they'll hit the road for the first game, which goes, as I say, tomorrow night. Toronto Blue Jays were in action earlier today. I imagine this was getaway day for them on a Thursday afternoon. Early first pitch, and the Angels beat them 7-3 out in Los Angeles, in Anaheim to be specific. So hoping for a different result with this Anaheim-based team in this building tonight. We'll see what the Oilers can muster. 52 seconds of power play time when we get back to Ford Dealers NHL Hockey. Cam and Bob are next on the Oilers Radio Network.
You've been listening to At the Intermission on the Oilers Radio Network.
It's here. The Ford, it's a big not yet. The Ford, it's a big deal. Oh, guys, just wait. The Ford, it's a big deal event is on. Really? Now! Hurry in to lease a 2026 F-150 STX with black appearance package from $237 bi-weekly at 0% APR for 36 months with $54.90 down. That's like $119 a week. The Ford, it's a big deal event. Visit your Alberta Ford store or Ford.ca.
Oiler fans, this is one you won't want to pass up. Step into Coventry's newest Oilers fan cave in Crystalina, where every day feels like game day. Visit any Coventry show home now through April 23rd and enter for your chance to win the ultimate show home opener prize pack, packed with unforgettable Oilers experiences and a luxury stay. Details at coventryhomes.ca. Coventry Homes, the official builder of the Edmonton Oilers.
Life looks different for everyone. Maybe you're starting out, building a career, or stepping into a well-earned retirement. Whatever stage you're at, Alberta Blue Cross offers flexible personal benefit coverage, from prescriptions and dental to vision and travel coverage. Visit ab.bluecross.ca/personal today, or call 1-800-394-1965 to speak to a personal benefits consultant. Alberta Blue Cross, right there for moments that matter.
Listen on air, online, and on the Radio Player Canada app.
This is the Oilers Radio Network.
Here at Rogers Place, Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer. We're getting ready for the third period. 4-3. Ducks lead the Oilers, but the Oilers on the power play for 52 seconds to start off this third.
Edmonton has started off this series 0 for 5 in the first 5 periods on the power play. And they've given up a shorty. Right now, that's the difference in the game, that shorthanded goal. The Ducks are 2 for 3. Edmonton scored 3 even-strength goals. But maybe they need to take a page out of how they scored 2 of the 3 goals. You can even argue all 3. All 3 goals have been scored the same way. Put it to the net.
Put it to the net.
Not enough of that on the power play.
All right, we're underway here in the third, and Trouba can shoot it all the way down. Out from behind the net is Evan Bouchard. Bouchard on the right wing to Draisaitl. Into the Anaheim zone. Stops up on the right to the middle to McDavid. Left wing, Nugent Hopkins' pass hits a stick, and it is gloved by Dostal. Face-off will be to his right.
You got 32 seconds left to work with the extra man here. Your 4th power play of the game. If you can get an O-zone face-off win, put it on the goal. Attack the net, create some chaos.
Draisaitl into the face-off circle here.
It's crazy because the power play got cooking late in the regular season without Leon. Leon comes back. Leon's been brilliant 5v5, but the Oilers can't make anything happen here.
John Carlson got it out at the Edmonton blue line as McDavid, as he gathers speed into the Anaheim zone on the right wing, to the right wing point for Draisaitl to McDavid. McDavid to the point to Bouchard. The right wing to McDavid. to Draisaitl. Gives it to McDavid to Draisaitl. The one-timer, the save made by Dostal sliding across. The puck is cleared out, and the penalty is just about done.
Too much Connor and Leon. Going to have to use more players in that power play.
McDavid is center. Into the Anaheim zone on the right wing. Edmonton now 0 for 4 on the power play. McDavid off the right wing boards to Roslovic. The shot from the angle off the outside of the net. Roslovic to the right wing point to Murphy. A shot save made by Dostal. McDavid trying to get it in front. I got blocked. Gauthier will get it to center. Give it to Carlson to Gauthier into the Oilers zone. Right wing corner, cross ice pass. It's in the slot and gathered by Savoy. And Savoy just into the Anaheim end. Met by Hines. Savoy still with it though. To Roslovic. This pass got picked off. And Cutter Gauthier will flip it out.
3 more shots though. Where's that going?
Long pass to Roslovic. On the right wing. Had it knocked away. Granlund will get to center. Granlund into the Oilers zone on the right wing. Turns to the right wing boards. He's top of the circle. Now to Seneca in front of the net. And that just went off the stick of Trouba. And wide. Wallman will flip it to center ice. 4-3. Ducks lead. Just over 2 minutes gone here in the third period as Lacombe will dump it in. Doc got hit hard by Seneca. Puck in the left wing corner. Jake Wallman.
And now they back off and let.
Yeah.
It's a 1-2-2, but really it's not a 1-2-2. It's almost a 1-4.
Draisaitl on the right wing. Through the middle of the ice, but it goes off of Viel.
That was offside.
It did. Washington will dump it in. It'll be Ekholm out from behind the Edmonton net to Kapanen. It'll go across to Bouchard through the middle. Podkolzin a shot. Glove save by Dostal as Podkolzin wires it on goal. Dostal snares it out of the air and holds onto it. 4-3 Ducks lead. We've played 2 minutes and 47 seconds of this third period.
It's got to be stated, Dostal has got a 900 save percentage in this game. He's stopped 27 of 30 Oilers shots. Anaheim has scored on 4 of 22 shots, including one long-range bomber from Trouba that it appeared as though Ingram fought through traffic to track.
Face off to the right.
And one power play's cooking, another power play isn't.
Face off to the right of Dostal. Puck up through the middle, and it's flipped into the Oilers zone. Nurse goes behind the net to the left wing for Podkolzin. Now over to Murphy. Murphy will flip it through the neutral zone. And Trouba can't get it out. So it's Draisaitl along the left wing to the left wing point. Nurse's shot, and that hit the stick of Podkolzin. Goes over the glass and out of play.
I'll tell you, Draisaitl's a gamer. I mean, we know he's not at 100%, but he gets cleaved to the ice. They don't call it. He's on his knees, and he's still able to create a look for a long-range shot from the point. And change has been made. Savoy is off the unit. It's McDavid, Nugent Hopkins, and Hyman. So it looks like they're going to go Roslovic, Savoy, and Doc, which I agree with. That's what I would have done. Just face off. Lanes come outside the line there. High slot deflection. Nope.
Had a little discussion.
Edmonton scored 7 goals in this 2 games. McDavid does not have a point. Crazy.
That's incredible.
The guy won the Art Ross trophy.
Puck cleared out. Hyman, the right wing. And now to McDavid. He threw it across the line. It came out of the zone. Ekholm will shoot it in. Trouba to Lacombe on the left wing, just off of Viel.
Sure.
In. Ingram pushes it to the right wing corner. Comes up the boards to Nugent Hopkins. Now to Bouchard, and he'll dump it in. And it goes in behind the Anaheim net. 4-3 Ducks lead. Still 4 minutes gone here in the third period. Puck to center ice. Bouchard to McDavid. McDavid down the right wing to the right wing corner. Goes in behind the net to the left side. Left wing point to Nurse looking for a shooting lane. Tried to shoot it. It got blocked. And McTavish will get it off the boards and out.
Oh, man.
Bouchard to Savoy.
Savoy is really fighting it. I mean, he made such strides in the final post-Olympic part of the season, but he's having problems making his plays.
Roslovic steals his pass on the right to Samanski, just inside the Anaheim end. That gets broken up. And Terry over to the right wing.
Actually, it's Samanski with Ross. Yeah. Now it's Doc out there.
The right wing, Leo Carlson will direct it into the Oilers zone. And behind the net, Murphy, left wing to Nurse, back to Murphy.
And back they sit in their 1-2-2.
Murphy to Nurse. Nurse across the Edmonton line to Frederick. Gets separated from it right inside the Anaheim zone. Now then Frederick on the left wing to the left wing corner to Lazar, taken out by Seneca. Killorn to the middle. Give it to Hines, will come into the Oiler end. He'll drop it. Seneca shot blocked, the rebound, and it goes off the outside of the net. Seneca with a great chance there. It's Doc to center ice. Just got it in. Comes back out to the neutral zone. Wallman will hammer a shot, and this save by Dostal. Covers it up. 5:31 gone here in the third. 4-3, Anaheim leads.
I mean, Seneca tackled. Curtis Lazar got away with it. And then the Oilers were lucky that Seneca didn't pick up the loose change by the side of the goal on a net drive.
Yeah, his initial shot didn't get through. Came back to him. And he had some net to work with. Hit the outside of it. Face off to the right of Dostal. Puck to the right wing corner. Trouba will go high in the air and out. Viel to glove it down.
This is a 2-on-1 here.
And now Washi brings it in on the right wing, but forced into the corner by Nurse. Coles into Draisaitl. Now to Kapanen. Stick knocked out of his hand by Lacombe. To Trouba will get it through the middle. And off of Viel and in, and the puck in the left wing corner of the Edmonton end. Viel along the boards in front of the net, and then poked away by Connor Ingram. Sent to the right wing point. Carlson to Minchikov. Minchikov shot directed towards the net, but didn't get through, and Kapanen has it on the right wing. Slide that back into the zone to Matthias Ekholm. And on the right side to Podkolzin will come into Anaheim territory, stop on the right wing boards. To the middle of the ice, but Cutter Gauthier deflects it out.
Oilers are down to 5D. They're down by goal here.
Here's McDavid. He'll bring it in. He'll go to the left wing and peeled off his stick by Terry. And Trouba will get it out. Wallman being pressured. Leo Carlson up the right wing to Hyman. Into the Anaheim zone. Puck around the boards, that'll get out right to Gauthier. Come in over the Edmonton blue line. Gauthier across the top of the circles to the left wing point. Now over to Trouba. Trouba off the boards and in, and it's in behind the Edmonton net. 7 minutes gone here in the third. 4-3, Ducks lead. McDavid on the right wing. Taken along the right wing boards by McTavish. Following the play, Roslovic, he's able to shoot it in. Lacombe in the left wing corner. Up to center ice to Kreider. Off the boards and in. Paling will chase after it. The right corner goes through the skates of McTavish. Samanski got it to center ice. And on the right wing is Roslovic.
Plays this sequence is offside.
I think you're right. To the left wing point for Nurse. Dumps it around to the right wing. Roslovic along the right wing corner boards. And knocked down. Minchikov will give it to Carlson. And John Carlson flips it out. It will be icing. 7:53 gone here in the third. 4-3, Ducks lead.
Well, one of the things that's not happened for Edmonton here, they got 5 shots on goal in the first 8 minutes, but they haven't created a lot off the net front. Out comes McDavid, Hyman, and Draisaitl with Ekholm and Bouchard. Draisaitl to take the draw.
Shots 31-23 in favor of Edmonton, but they're down 4-3 to the Ducks. Draisaitl wins the draw. Ekholm over to Bouchard.
Bouchard on the right wing. McDavid across to Ekholm. He'll slide in, get the pass across. It goes off a skate before it could get to Hyman, and it's cleared out.
That's a tap in if Hyman could pick that up cleanly.
Draisaitl at center to McDavid now on the left wing for Hyman. One-handed into the zone. Ekholm in the left wing corner. Forced in behind the net by Draisaitl. Out through the middle. Wow. Ekholm into the Oiler end on the right of backhand, and a save made by Ingram. Good rush up the ice by Jackson Ekholm. Hyman through the middle to Ekholm. Will get into the Anaheim end. Rim the puck on the right wing. Along the right wing boards. McDavid to the line to Bouchard. To McDavid. The return pass. And that's broken up.
Wow, they've done their homework on the Oilers. They know that the Oilers love to give and go between Bouchard and McDavid, especially when McDavid comes off the flank and goes up high. Cam, I got to tell you right now, I think this is a game. If Edmonton's going to find a way to win, they're going to have to get a goal from lines 3 or 4.
Puck shot into the Oilers zone. Left wing corner. Washi kicks it in behind the net. Nurse to Murphy, but that goes over his stick from the left wing. It's Moore. Put it in front of the net off the stick of Ingram. Hellison will keep it in on the right wing point. Moore around the left wing. Hines got hit, and the puck comes out to center ice. Frederick will shoot it in. 4-3 Ducks. 10.5 to go in the third. The puck deep in Anaheim territory. Frederick to the left wing point. To Nurse. Cross to Murphy, a shot tipped onto a pad, save made by Dostal. Puck to the right wing point again. Murphy will get a shot, and that pinballs off legs and doesn't get to the goal. Up the left wing to the line, Moore will clear it.
What do? They got it to the point, put it on the net. Keep shooting.
Nurse will dump it out.
Created some looks there.
Minchikov to John Carlson, right wing.
Nugent Hopkins is now with Colson and Kapanen.
Murphy in behind the Edmonton net. 9:50 to go here in the third. 4-3 Ducks lead. Woolman, they got checked on the play. Terry's pass to the middle of Paling, and a good job by Podkolzin to break it up. And it's Podkolzin to center ice as he dumps the puck in, goes after it in the right wing corner. Lays the body on the forecheck. Puck to the right point. Just skipped over the stick of Emerson.
Hey, Emerson hasn't been out there for tough to get puck touches when you're not on the ice. Look out.
There's Paling into the Oilers zone. Paling forced to the left wing. Captain able to break it up. To the left wing corner. It's Matthias Ekholm. And the Ducks will make changes. They'll back off. And Ekholm through the middle of the ice. Up the left wing. That'll come in to Savoy. The shot save made by Dostal as Matt Savoy found it through that slot area. Got a good hard shot on net. We're going to take a break. 8:59 to go here in the third. 4-3 Ducks lead the Oilers from Rogers Place. It's game 2 of the first round series. Oilers lead the series 1-0. It's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Legacy Heating and Cooling is your supplier of maximum comfort, bringing you the cool AC you need. You just have to call Legacy. Call Legacy. For comfort at night when the hot air suffocates you. Call Legacy. Call Legacy. For comfort in your wallet with no payments or interest for 1 year. Call Legacy. Call Legacy. You deserve comfort. Cool off today with AC from Legacy Heating and Cooling.
Portage College is ready to assist you with your educational goals. Portage offers over 30 programs, and with some being delivered fully online or hybrid, they're ready to meet you where you are on your educational journey. Whether it's certificates, diplomas, apprenticeships, degree pathways, or micro-credentials, Portage College has something to offer everyone. And with their small class sizes, you'll never get left on the bench. To learn more about Portage College's programs and services, visit portagecollege.ca. Portage College, it's about you.
Oilers fans, this is one you won't want to pass up. Step into Coventry's newest Oilers fan cave in Crystalina, where every day feels like game day. Visit any Coventry show home now through April 23rd and enter for your chance to win the ultimate show home opener prize pack, packed with unforgettable Oilers experiences and a luxury stay. Details at coventryhomes.ca. Coventry Homes, the official builder of the Edmonton Oilers.
All all games, all season.
You're listening to the Oilers Radio Network.
Here at Rogers Place, Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer. We're in the Legacy Heating and Cooling broadcast booth. Legacy Heating and Cooling. Home no payments, no interest for 1 year. 4-3 Ducks lead. We got 8:59 to go in the third period. Face off the Anaheim zone to the right of Dostal. Draisaitl, McDavid, and Hyman out there with Bouchard and Ekholm. Washy taking the draw for Anaheim. Puck goes to the left wing corner. McDavid to the point for Matthias Ekholm. Around behind the net for Hyman. Hyman to McDavid, or to Draisaitl. Wanted to get it to McDavid. That got picked off. And it was cleared out and all the way down the ice. That'll be icing as Moore shot it all the way down. Tonight's Oilers Playoff 50-50 presented by Rogers is in support of the Edmonton Oilers Community Foundation, supporting kids and families in need across OilCountry. Get your tickets now at edmontonoilers.com/50-50 for more chances to win. Puck to the right wing corner. Trouba. Left side to Lacombe. Lacombe to Vial. Will come in with Moore. Vial across to Moore, but he hit him in the skate with it. Vial won't get a shot as he spun around. And Bouchard with control for Edmonton. Through the middle of the ice to McDavid.
Wow, they're doing a great job.
He had nowhere to go. Got checked right at the blue line. The left wing to Vial went off of him and in. Ingram will stop it. Right wing corner. Give it to Bouchard. Now to McDavid. He'll dump it down into the Ducks' end. It won't be icing. Draisaitl got there first. His pass through the middle. Goes over to the right wing. It's top of the circle and getting it out will be Gauthier. The puck hits center ice. Gauthier will spin back towards his own line.
The Oilers haven't been physical with any of Anaheim's top forwards through the first two games of the series.
Now Terry will direct it in. Nurse on the right wing boards for Kapanen. Gets it out to center ice. Right to Nugent Hopkins, who will flip it into the right wing corner. Hines to Hellison. And Hellison up the right wing, flipped it into the Oiler bench. We had a whistle with 7:31 to go here in the third. 4-3. Ducks lead the Oilers in game two from Rogers Place. It's Ford Dealers, NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Wherever Canadians raise a glass, you'll find Molson. There's a good reason for that. When you've been in Canada for over 230 years, you get around in the cups and fridges of Canadians, generation after generation. Molson has a beer for everyone. So raise a glass or cup or whatever you pour your Molson in, because it doesn't matter what it's in. It matters where it's from. Canadian, export, ultra, excel, Molson. Everyone in. Must be legal drinking age.
Rogers is Canada's best 5G Plus network, so you can stream Edmonton Oilers games and see Leon scoring in Leduc. Watch Ty tie things up in Tofield. Unbelievable! Or check out Connor doing Connor things in Kalmar. And even catch Boosh Bombs in Beaumont. Try saying that 3 times fast. Learn more at rogers.com/5G. Rogers, this is our game.
Celebrating 70 years in the signage industry, William Huff Advertising is the most recognized name in the game. An in-house, one-stop shop for all of your design, print, and installation needs. William Huff provides quality graphic solutions for everyone. Here in our City of Champions and throughout the nation, they are the preferred signage partner entrusted by many of the biggest corporations, pro sports teams, and organizations to bring their identity to life. Recognize the name, get in the game. WilliamHuff.com.
Listen on air, online, and on the Radio Player Canada app.
This is the Oilers Radio Network.
Here at Rogers Place, Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer. 4-3. Ducks lead the Oilers. 7:31 to go in the third period. Edmonton leading the series 1-0. Face off to the right of Dostal. Draisaitl will take the draw against Washy. Draisaitl wins it, puck to the point. Bouchard on the left to McDavid. Bouchard off the left wing. He does shoot it, and that hits something, goes just wide of the net. Draisaitl to the right wing point to Matthias Ekholm. Around the boards to the left wing corner. McDavid on the right to Draisaitl. He's into the right wing corner. Up against the boards. Hyman comes in there as well as they try to dig this thing loose. And it does come free to the blue line. Left wing point. Bouchard to McDavid. Top of the circle. Spun around by Moore. And the Ducks do get it out. And Washi goes back into his own end. Just about lost it.
Too many men there.
Almost. Now Seneca into the Oilers zone on the right side. Forced into the corner by Nurse.
There you go.
He hits Seneca. Works him over a little bit.
Nice job protecting the puck.
Seneca to the point. Minchikov cross ice pass. Nobody there for the Ducks. And Draisaitl will get it out. 6.5 to go here in the third. 4-3. Ducks lead. In the middle, it's McDavid to Roslovic over the line for Savoy to the left wing corner in front to Roslovic. Just missed him. Killorn can't get it out. Good work by Savoy to track him down. Back to the right corner. Roslovic on the left. The shot. Scores. What a shot. Josh Samanski has tied this game at 4.
What a play by Matt Savoy. Savoy stays hard on the puck and wins the puck battle down low. Roslovic extends it, fends his man off with one hand on his stick, and jumping on the ice as McDavid got off was Josh Samanski with his first NHL goal. He has tied the game 4-4. 13:51 of this period. What a play by Roslovic and Samanski with the rip job short side. We are tied 4-4.
13:51, time of that goal. Samanski, great shot.
Well, we said they were going to need a goal, Cam, from their third or fourth line. They got it. Game on now, baby. Game on.
Top of the circles, it's Lazar. Over the line at center to dump it in. Puck goes to the end boards.
Hold on, somebody threw something on the ice.
Threw something on the ice. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, whistle goes.
Somebody threw a drink on the ice or something.
Yeah.
Just a moronic move. Edmonton in on the forecheck. Be better than that.
Oh, no kidding. We're going to take a break. We are tied at 4 here at Rogers Place. 5:51 to go in the third. We'll be right back. It's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
40 years strong in Western Canada, Pizza 73 has been serving up the pizza you crave. From their famous pan pizzas and golden crispy wings to bold new creations like stuffed crust and the all-new Volcano Pizza. They keep bringing the flavor. Born in Oil Country, made in Oil Country. They're proud to be serving Edmonton since 1985. Pizza 73, the official pizza of the Edmonton Oilers. Order now at pizza73.com.
Oilers fans, this is one you won't want to pass up. Step into Coventry's newest Oilers fan cave in Crystalina, where every day feels like game day. Visit any Coventry show home now through April 23rd and enter for your chance to win the ultimate show home opener prize pack, packed with unforgettable Oilers experiences and a luxury stay. Details at coventryhomes.ca. Coventry Homes, the official builder of the Edmonton Oilers.
Meet Joe. Joe knows that a happy partner equals a happy trip. Joe booked a room through Edmonton's besthotels.com and scored up to $225 in rewards. Hello date night, fancy dinner, the works. Joe is smart. Be like Joe. Visit EdmontonsBestHotels.com to book your next stay in Edmonton.
All games, all season. You're listening to the Oilers Radio Network.
Here at Rogers Place, Oilers have tied it here in the third. Josh Samanski from Jack Roslovic and Matt Savoy at 13:51. He's evened it up at 4 apiece. Faceoff's going to be outside the Anaheim blue line.
Now that we're back to a tie, they're going to move back and go Draisaitl with Kapanen and put Colson. I would keep Nugent Hopkins then with McDavid and Hyman.
Nurse shooting it in, gloved down by John Carlson.
Better get the puck deep there if you're Darnell.
Up to Gauthier, into the Oiler end, cross ice, that shot, and that goes off a stick and out of play as Terry tried an offering on the right wing, but it's deflected out. Faceoff will be to the left of Connor Ingram.
And they're going to have Samanski come out as a second centerman to help Draisaitl. That's Frederick, rather. Frederick's at 58% during the regular season. He's not bad on draws.
Draisaitl able to win it. Now through the middle is Nurse. Nurse will flip the puck in, hits the right corner boards. They got it tied up on the right side. Draisaitl, top of the circle to the blue line for Bouchard. A shot doesn't get through, goes to the right wing corner. Draisaitl,
broken stick. Broken stick on the point.
To Draisaitl towards the net, and it's blocked. To Carlson, up to Paling, and he got it out. Ducks make a quick change. 5 minutes to go in the third. Tied at 5. Or tied at 4. 5 minutes to go here. And it goes all the way down. It's going to be icing against the Oilers. Faceoff will be to the right. Connor Ingram.
By the way, Dallas and Minnesota game 3. Series tied 1-1. They've gone to overtime. Tied at 3.
Draisaitl will take the draw against Leo Carlson.
It's important Leon gets a saw off here. The Oilers do not have an extra centerman on the ice. They're trying to complete a change. Hyman's out there, and so is Picolza.
Carlson wins it, though. Lacombe shot. That goes towards the net save. Rebound scores. At the side of the net was Gauthier. That puck got deflected a few times, and Gauthier gives the Ducks a 5-4 lead.
We talked about the fact that it's never a bad idea to get it to the net. Lacombe again, and Ingram made the save, and the puck got kicked out, but a clean face-off win for Carlson, who's on the precipice of stardom, and it went off at Draisaitl's skate. The Oilers had a chance to clear in front of the net, went right off of Leon's skate. Tough goal against there, and a guy that can finish.
Gauthier's second of the night. 15:08, time of the goal. It's a 5-4 Anaheim lead. Trouba in his own zone to Lacombe. Through the middle went off of Bouchard. Now up to Nugent Hopkins. He can steer it in. Dostal around the boards to the point. Bouchard keeping it in to McDavid. Left wing to Wallman. A shot saved Dostal, and he'll cover that, but that'll draw a great big crowd to the side of the net. Nugent Hopkins was skating through, and he just bumped into Dostal.
Well, that's a hard net drive there by Nugent Hopkins. There might be a penalty here.
We have 4:29 to go in the third. 5-4 Ducks.
I don't know what they're freaking out for. That's on further review. Wallman with the shot.
No, it wasn't too bad.
It's incidental contact to me. You just knew that off that icing call on Ekholm, an unforced error. Edmonton had possession.
No penalties to be given out. Face off to the left of Dostal. Nope, they'll move it over to the right. McDavid, Nugent Hopkins, and Hyman on the ice with Bouchard and Wallman. Hailing into the face-off circle for the Ducks.
All that work Edmonton did down the stretch defensively. And granted, they weren't always playing great teams every night, but it's gone away in this series for the first two games.
Lacombe up the left wing for Anaheim. Into the middle of Trouba. Off the right wing boards to Paling. We'll go just into the Oilers zone. Killorn will get to it, and then good job by Bouchard. He recovered, and it's up the left wing boards to McDavid. Into the Anaheim zone, and he got spun around. Puck comes out to center.
They're literally just give it to right now.
Now McDavid into the Anaheim end, goes to the right wing. To the right wing point to Bouchard. To McDavid. Can't get it low, and hit Lacombe. It comes out.
I'll tell you what they're going to have to do, Edmonton, is fake with McDavid, because they're
all collapsing right to him.
It's like they're playing the swarm on him with 3 guys, so use the other players up the ice.
And that hit the linesman's skate, threw the whole thing offside at the Anaheim blue line. 3:37 to go in the third. 5-4 Anaheim leads. Shots are 35-26 in favor of Edmonton.
You score 8 even-strength goals in the opening 2 games of Edmonton's power play, you should be in control. But when you're 0 for 4 with Shorty against, 0 for 4 tonight, 0 for 6 in the series, even though you're out shooting Anaheim 5v5, it's been a frustrating go here.
Carlson up the right wing to Moore. He'll dump the puck in. Murphy goes to the end boards, takes a bump. The puck goes to Samanski. He had to kick it up to his stick, and he does. Josh Samanski weaving his way through the neutral zone, poked away, and Wash will dump it right back in.
You're going to see Draisaitl's line come back out here. Oh, maybe not.
Murphy out from behind the Edmonton net. Right wing to Frederick to Kapanen. He'll shoot it in. Trouba to the right wing boards. And Leo Carlson to the blue line. Didn't get it out, though. Kapanen down the right side. Turns to the right wing boards. To the corner. And Lacombe broke it up. Got it out.
Even there, I think Kapanen's got to put it to the net.
Lacombe in his own end. The Trouba in the corner has to deal with Podkolzin, and Podkolzin steals to the right wing point. Ekholm a shot, tipped just wide, and just before you get a stick on it, Kapanen had it poked away from him, and it comes out to center ice. Ullman gets his pocket picked by Leo Carlson. Won't get a shot to the middle, though, and that won't be a shot either. Podkolzin got it to the blue line, won't get out. Granlund keeping it in. Granlund along the right wing boards. Into the corner to Paling. Paling lost it, and McDavid will slide in behind the Edmonton net and stop. 2 minutes to go here in the third. 5-4 Ducks lead.
Well, you got to figure Ingram's going to be going here.
He's going right now as Draisaitl to the right wing. Off the right wing boards, got it into Anaheim territory. John Carlson rimming it, and that hit the mesh. So we get a whistle with 1:48 to go here in the third. The Oilers down by 1.
I call timeout here. You got to set something up, and you got to set something up if you don't have no, they're not gonna. Everybody's got to have a job if you don't win the draw. Lots of experience out here.
Face off to the left of Dostal. Draisaitl against Washi. Washi's taking a lot of key draws for the Ducks. The puck goes to Lacombe. Around off of Ekholm. It comes out. Bouchard.
Wow, what a play by Bouchard.
He had to get away from Viel, and he did. Now on the left wing, puck gets to the blue line. Trouba will get it high in the air and out. 1.5 minutes to go here in the third. 5-4, Ducks lead. Bouchard on the right wing for Draisaitl. In Anaheim territory, right wing corner to McDavid. To the blue line, Ekholm to Bouchard. A shot, doesn't get through. That's in the slot, top of the circle. And Paling will take the shot. He scores, gets the empty netter with 1:10 to go here in the third. And the Ducks are up 6-4.
Well, Anaheim full marks for this one. Just a little bit sharper than Edmonton, and special teams is going to win today.
A couple of power play goals.
And a shorty. But the big one's the shorty.
Yes.
Because it's a 4-4 game without that short-handed goal.
That's Paling's second of the night. Nurse down the left wing. Get the puck into the Anaheim end. Bringing it out, Leo Carlson to John Carlson.
Oilers haven't been physical enough. We saw some physicality late in the regular season.
Long pass hits a stick, goes into the Anaheim bench with 49 seconds to go here in the third. 6-4. Anaheim leads.
They've got Trouba, who's a banger, and Viel, who runs around a bit. But I think if you're Edmonton, and make no mistake, Gauthier's a big young man. So is Seneca. There's nothing wrong with hitting their guys too.
Face off just outside the Anaheim line. On the right, Emerson into the Duck zone. To the right wing corner. Goes just past Trouba. And then Trouba up along the boards with Savoy. To the line and over the stick of Wallman. It comes out. 30 seconds to go here in the third. 6-4 Anaheim leading. Emerson. Long shot. Dostal stops it. He'll shoot it out. And it'll be on net, so it won't be icing as he shot it right down the middle. Here's Savoy. He'll drill it towards the goal. Saved by Dostal. Holds on. 14 seconds to go here in the third. That was Paling from Trouba and Lacombe on the empty netter.
Well, Lacombe had 3 assists or 4 assists tonight? He was brilliant. And he has outplayed Bouchard through the first couple games. I thought Bouchard was better tonight. But, when Bouchard and McDavid, the highest scoring forward and highest scoring defenseman in the league, McDavid obviously the highest scoring player, they're just going to let this game.
Yeah, they just dumped it down and waved the icing off. And the Anaheim Ducks will have tied this series at a game apiece. 6-4 the final. Ducks over the Oilers.
2 crappy second periods in a row of undone Edmonton. And the end result is we've got a tie in the series. And I'd say Anaheim's got Edmonton right where they want them.
Yeah, they're in a good spot.
Right? Like, the Oilers ended up with 37 shots on goal, so you got to give Dostal some credit. Game 1, I think we can agree Ingram was the better goaltender tonight. Dostal was. But the Oilers' special teams has got to elevate here.
And give the Ducks credit for their PK and the way they've defended against Connor McDavid.
They've done a great job, and the Oilers are going to have to figure this out. But, you take a look at it here, and you would have given Edmonton the special teams advantage going into this series, right? I mean, take a look at these numbers. The Anaheim Ducks, 23rd on the power play, 26th on the penalty kill coming in. Well, they're 3 for 5 in the power play in this series. And the Oilers are 0 for 6 on the power play at the shorty. And that's the reason why the series is 1-1. So the only reason why the series is 1-1.
Oilers losing 6-4 here tonight. A couple of goals by Ryan Paling, couple by Cutter Gauthier, Jacob Trouba, and Alex Killorn also scoring.
What disappoints me here is you rallied and got the game to 4-4.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you were able to, Roslovic and Savoy combining for a big goal for Samanski, and the Oilers simply could not sustain it. So, pretty disappointing conclusion to this game for the Oilers. And Jackson Lacombe was brilliant. He had three assist performance from him. He was the best player on the ice. And I think that Dostal was pretty good in giving up 4 goals against. But Edmonton's going to need to be a lot better. And I think they can be better. But they got to be a lot better here coming up on Friday night in Anaheim.
Connor Murphy, Zach Hyman, Leon Draisaitl, Josh Samanski scoring for Edmonton, but they lose at 6-4 to the Anaheim Ducks. This first round series now tied at a game apiece. 6-4 the final. Ducks over the Oilers. A Rogers post-game show coming up next.
Exclusive live interviews, expert analysis, and game highlights. This is the Rogers post-game show. Once again, here's Bob Stauffer on the Oilers Radio Network.
Killorn can't get it out. Good work by Savoy to track him down. Back to the right corner. Roslovic on the left. The shot. Scores. What a shot. Josh Samanski has tied this game at 4.
What a play by Matt Savoy. Matt Savoy on the backtrack created the turnover. Rosselvik kept the sequence in the series of play alive, and then Samanski jumped in on a line change from Connor McDavid, and he rifled one to tie the game 4-4. And you're thinking, here we go. But Matthias Ekholm, kind of an unforced error, and they've forechecked differently at times. Certainly in the neutral ice, they played, they'll call it a 1-2-2, but they applied some pressure, and the Oilers airmailed the puck, and Draisaitl, unfortunately, and he's very good on faceoffs, but he lost the draw. They got it back to the point. Edmonton went to clear it from the front of the net after a shot from Lacombe, and it ricocheted right off of Draisaitl's skate and went to Cutter Gauthier, and that was the game-winning goal. Game over. Oilers lose tonight with the empty netter 6-4. That is the highlight zone for Centric Casino. All in all games all season. Centric Casino's 3 great locations. Edmonton, St. Albert next to the Edmonton International Airport at Century Mile. Welcome to the winter zone. No Alberta Blue Cross Travel Insurance goal of the game. Health, dental, travel. We got the coverage you need. Visit ab.bluecross.ca. From the Legacy Heating and Cooling broadcast booth, this is the Rogers Postgame Show.
When the Oilers are on the ice, the big hits are a part of the game. But they shouldn't be a part of your drive. If you've been injured in a car collision, let James H. Brown & Associates and their over 200 years of combined injury law experience help you. Locally owned and proud Edmonton Oilers fans, James H. Brown & Associates is ready to support you with their unrivaled experience, unrivaled results, and unrivaled commitment. When accidents happen, head to jameshbrown.com.
Portage College is ready to assist you with your educational goals. Portage offers over 30 programs, and with some being delivered fully online or hybrid, they're ready to meet you where you are on your educational journey. Whether it's certificates, diplomas, apprenticeships, degree pathways, or micro-credentials, Portage College has something to offer everyone. And with their small class sizes, you'll never get left on the bench. To learn more about Portage College's programs and services, visit portagecollege.ca. Portage College, it's about you.
This is the Rogers Postgame Show on the Oilers Radio Network.
Let's bring aboard our Inside the Game analyst, Rob Brown. Rob, I'm going to read you the numbers again.
Okie dokie.
And show you why stats are for losers. All right, here we go.
Yep.
The Anaheim Ducks power play came in ranked 23rd in the league, and their penalty killing came ranked 26th. Through the first 2 games of this series, by the way, the Oilers with the number 5 ranked power play in NHL history, obviously leading the league this year. The Oilers through the first 2 games are 0 for 6 with a shorthanded goal against, and Anaheim's power play is 3 for 5. Is it too simple to point to that and say special teams a difference in the game?
Well, special teams and the Oilers' first line would be the difference in this hockey game. Connor McDavid's lines, they've gone 2 games without a point.
Yeah.
I mean, that doesn't happen.
Well, Hyman scored.
Well, okay, sorry, I apologize. Yes, you're right. Hyman did score, but Connor McDavid's back-to-back games without a point. That doesn't happen.
Yeah, I mean, were you concerned that he was even? It looked like he had a high ankle injury there.
I honestly, I think hyperextended knee. I think when Savoy went into it, you could see his knee kind of bend a little bit. The one thing, you feel it right away. It scares you right away, and then you walk it off. The rest of the game, he looked fine.
Yeah.
Yes, to me, coming into this series, I thought this series would go 5, and the biggest reason is the Anaheim Ducks take a lot of penalties. They did tonight. Took a few, and they don't kill them. And the Oilers have the best power play, and their whole power play unit is back. So I thought that would be the difference. And in 2 close games, the Oilers have yet to get a power play goal. In the first game, that might have been the difference between having to worry about a third period and being comfortably in place going into the third. And then tonight, a power play goal was the difference because it's a 1-goal hockey game. Anaheim is... I mean, give Woodcroft credit on the Ducks bench for coming up with something to try and slow down the Oilers' power play. The biggest thing they're doing is they're not letting the Oilers the easy access. And the Oilers the one thing they'll do, come up with another wrinkle to try and get the puck in, but the Ducks have frustrated Connor McDavid, and you can see it. The Oilers are only going to win this series if Connor McDavid is the best player on the ice, and most nights he is. He hasn't been yet. So they go to Anaheim, and he has an opportunity to change the narrative of this series. But the one thing that we talked about coming into an Anaheim-Edmonton series, and this is why I wanted it, was it's high-event hockey. The Oilers can look at the fact that they've scored 8 goals in 2 games. They have 2 4-goal games on home ice, and they split. So they're getting the offense without Connor yet producing, yet they're split. In the Anaheim Ducks, they've they've scored now 9 goals. Or sorry, they've scored 6 plus 3, 9 goals, in 2 games. Again, this is high event hockey. You look at all the other ones around the league, there's lots of 3-2 hockey games. This series isn't like that. The Ducks were better at special teams. The Ducks' best players probably were a little bit better. And the Ducks got an extra save at Lucas Dostal.
Yeah, Leon Draisaitl.
He was excellent. His line has been great.
His line's been great. And I felt bad. Ekholm kind of looked like in a bit of on that icing call. I had a bad feeling right away. They didn't have a second centerman on the ice. Great goal from Samanski to tie the game.
Oh, fantastic.
I said the Oilers needed to get a goal from their third or fourth line to give them a puncher's chance. They did. By the way, Rob, last year, the Edmonton Oilers gave up 5 goals. It was 5-0 on special teams goals for the LA Kings in the first 2 games of that series.
And then the Oilers adapt. We talked about it before the game
well,
tonight.
They're going to have to. And here's a little bit of my frustration with that.
Yep.
That kind of looks to me like 2 years in a row, the first 2 games, one team, and I get it. The Oilers are getting their first unit power play back. Draisaitl hadn't played the final 14 games. Hyman missed 5 of the final 6. Okay. But the penalty kill, LA scored 5 power play goals in the first 2 games last year. Anaheim has 3 out of 5 this year. And it's a completely different penalty kill. Okay, now you need your goalie to be your best penalty killer. But it also looks to me like somebody's done a pretty good job coaching up against Edmonton 2 years in a row early in the series.
Well, they do, and that's where the Oilers usually adjust. Chris Knobloch, he gets better as the series moves on. He starts.
Well, he's going to need to.
Yeah, well, he is. It's Jack always says that the series and a playoff series doesn't really get going until the home team loses.
Well, then it's gotten going because the Oilers lost tonight.
But it's entertaining hockey. The Oilers got to be better on their power play. They just have to. It's their biggest weapon. Connor McDavid needs to be better, and I have no doubt that he will be. The Oilers got a fantastic second line, so once Connor gets going, what I might tweak in the lines, the best that we've seen of Matty Savoy is when he's moved down to the third line. And I don't know if it's less pressure. I don't know if he gets to play more as his style of play.
How about he just doesn't defer as much and just goes and makes plays?
And exactly. And tonight, great play on the tying goal, keeping it in. Last game, he was on the ice for the Dickinson goal, the tying goal.
Yeah.
So to me, what it does is it creates a third line with some offensive chops and some intensity in the offensive zone. And he doesn't stop. He's got this ferociousness about his game where the feet don't stop moving. Maybe you need that on your third line.
I think him and Roslovic
they play well together. I know that you were talking earlier during the game. Roslovic, they need a playoff Roslovic.
Well, they got one.
They got him tonight. That was a great play that he made going behind the net and getting it to Samanski.
And a nice finish from Samanski.
And I like the fact that Samanski was out there. You and I talked about it. Samanski deserved to be in the lineup, but the Oilers have veteran players playing ahead of him. He's getting his opportunity, and he's been nothing but impressive.
People aren't going to like this. Lazar went 0 for 3 in the circle tonight. I'm wondering whether or not Edmonton needs more speed in that spot. And I'm serious about this. They got a guy that the coach trusts that's down in the minors that hasn't really had a sniff all season. And that's James Hamlin. And
now, well, I tell you, that would be a surprise. I understand. I like Hamlin. He gives you. He reminds me kind of not as big, but like that O'Brien that plays in Utah, where you notice him every single shift. He might only get 6 minutes, but you notice him.
O'Brien of Utah, that'd be the last. Anyways, I respectfully disagree.
But he's got a motor on him, and he's always involved. That's what Hamlin does.
And that's what Hamlin does. And I'm watching it tonight, and the options that are there now. If you're going to play. Here's the thing. If you're going to play Samanski up with Roslovic and Savoy.
I like that.
Okay, and you play Nugent Hopkins with McDavid and Hyman.
Yep.
Then I would consider playing Hamlin, who can skate and is often on the right side of the puck, with Frederick and Doc.
Well, I mean,
I would consider that.
That would shock me. It would. But, I mean, Chris Knobloch's done some things over the last
He likes Hamlin.
I like Hamlin, too. I really do. I do like Samanski with Roslovic and Savoy. And here's another reason I like that line. you've got Roslovic to take the right-handed shot, draws.
Yeah.
So all of a sudden now in your own zone, you feel say Roslovic's good on the draw.
People say, well, stop, you idiot. You got Lazar.
Nobody will ever say that.
Oh, no. Well, that happens just in my household when I actually see them.
And sometimes when you're alone.
Yeah, I'm like, why is the cat calling me an idiot? But anyhow, I'm just saying, I'm a little concerned about the tempo through the middle of the ice.
Well, and here's another thing to add to that, Bob. The Anaheim Ducks run all four lines, and their fourth line is incredibly effective. So all of a sudden you get into Anaheim, and if you're stuck just running three lines because you don't have a full trust in your fourth.
I get it that Bakersfield's playing tomorrow night, but
it doesn't matter who's in the minors. The minors is a feeder to the National Hockey League. If you want their players, you take them, and unfortunately for Bakersfield, that's the way it goes. You know what? That's something I had not thought of.
Just wondering a bit about the tempo and pace through the middle. Like if you have Hamlin with Doc and Frederick, you can just let those guys go and forecheck, and Hamlin can hunt pucks.
Okay, how about this? How about Yanni Gord? Is he more like Yanni Gord, Hamlin?
Without the bite, yes. Yeah, that's obviously there was a time that Gord was a second line player in the league.
Yes.
Now he's a pain in the ass fourth liner who punches above his weight class.
Every game he plays, he's fun to watch.
Yeah. Awesome stuff, Rob.
Sounds good, Bob.
For the smart play of the game, we're going to give it to Matt Savoy. The smart play of the game brought to you by Catelli Smart Pasta with the all-natural ingredients. It's the smart move for your next meal. Look for the all-natural ingredients flag on the box the next time you shop. And we're going to give it to Matt Savoy in the strip that led to the Roslovic setup to Josh Samanski. Again, the Oilers, just think about this for a second. The Oilers are 1-1 in their series through the first two games. The league Art Ross Trophy winner, Connor McDavid, does not have a point. Evan Bouchard, the highest scoring defenseman in the league, does not have a point. Tied at 1. Edmonton goes on the road. They got to settle down in Anaheim coming up on Friday. I'll be intrigued to see what Edmonton elects to do. This is the Rogers postgame show on the Oilers Radio Network.
Legacy Heating and Cooling jingle auditions, take one for Gene Principe. Hey, thanks for being on time.
I'm always punctual. Now how about some cool beats while I drop the heat?
Ready when you are.
Call Legacy. Call Legacy.
Nice.
Boom! I'm a musical genius.
Legacy's going to love this for AC season.
What's not to love with no interest and no Principe payments for 1 year?
Are you always like this?
Yep. Unlike Legacy, I never know when to cool it.
Legacy Heating and Cooling.
Heavy metal equipment and rentals never stops growing, and neither should your career. Heavy metal equipment needs heavy equipment technicians, and they need them now. They've grown by another 40 haul trucks, and they need you to keep them going strong. You'll never run out of opportunity with heavy metal equipment. If you're a heavy equipment tech who wants growth, stability, and work-life balance, apply today to work in the Alberta oil sands tomorrow. Get a heavy wallet with heavy metal equipment and rentals, helping you move the earth.
It's here. The Ford, it's a big deal. Not yet. The Ford, it's a big deal. Oh, guys, just wait. The Ford, it's a big deal event is on. Really? Now! Hurry in to lease a 2026 F-150 STX with Black Appearance Package from $237 bi-weekly at 0% APR for 36 months with $54.90 down. That's like $119 a week. The Ford, it's a big deal event. Visit your Alberta Ford store or Ford.ca.
You're tuned in to the Rogers postgame show on the official voice of the Edmonton Oilers, 880 CHAD, and on the Oilers Radio Network.
To the Pizza 73 out of town scoreboard, Pizza 73, the official pizza of the Edmonton Oilers. Earlier today, the Philadelphia Flyers, what a story. We're looking like they're on the outside looking in at the trade deadline. Rick Tocchet got his team going. They won the first two games in Pittsburgh. Tough second goal given up tonight by Stuart Skinner to Rasmus Ristolainen. And the Flyers are up 3-0 by virtue of a 5-2 victory over the Penguins. I'm going to be honest with you, Pittsburgh looks old. They look old in that series so far. They had a great year, surprise year. Philly up 3-0 after a 5-2 win tonight. Dallas and Minnesota are tied at 3. There's 8 minutes left in the first overtime period. And here, the Oilers battle back from 4-2 down, making it a 4-4 game, only to lose off a D-zone draw and an unlucky break. The puck ricocheted off a Draisaitl skate from the net and went right to a guy that knows how to score. Cutter Gauthier with the second of the game. And the final score was 6-4 with an empty netter. This is the Rogers Postgame Show on the Oilers Radio Network.
Experience the exciting casino action at 3 Century Casino locations. Edmonton, St. Albert, and Century Mile. Dine at one of their amazing restaurants featuring daily specials. Take in the ultimate game day experience at Selly Sports Bar and Lounge. Check out the best in live entertainment at any amazing location. Plus, enjoy a great selection of casino gaming options and off-track betting. Feel the thrill of live horse racing at Century Mile Racetrack. Don't miss a second of the action at Century Casino.
Hey, Alberta truck drivers, hauling heavy this season. You need a trailer that can go the distance. It's playoff time. Just like our team, you need equipment that performs when it matters most. For hauling heavy loads, gearing up for the job site, or making big moves, trust the team that delivers every shift. Edmonton Trailer. From belly dumps, side dumps, end dumps, and more. They've got the lineup to keep your business rolling. Visit EdmontonTrailer.com and make this your championship run.
Let's go to Molson Cup 3 Stars, presented by Molson, the official beer of the Edmonton Oilers. Whether it's Canadian, Ultra Export, or Excel, there's a Molson with your name on it. Must be a legal drinking age. Josh Samanski is tonight's 3rd star. Alex Killorn is tonight's 2nd star. And the first... Okay. And the first star was Cutter Gauthier, who had 2 goals tonight for the victorious Anaheim Ducks. And they are way better than Edmonton on special teams. Final score again, 6-4, series tied 1-1. That's the Molson Cup 3 Stars. Molson, the official beer of the Edmonton Oilers. Whether it's Canadian, Ultra Export, or Excel, there's a Molson with your name on it. Must be a legal drinking age. For my play-by-play partner, Cam Moon, who got this one out tonight, along with Jack Michaels, Rob Brown, Brendan Escott, Aidan Gannam. I'm Bob Stopper, thanking our producers, as always, Kellen Kennedy and Eamon Ashen, and our longtime engineer, Troy Bowler. And reminding you, Game 3 of this series tied 1-1 will take place Friday night in Anaheim. So long, everybody.
Rogers Post-Game Show is heard following each of our NHL broadcasts. Portions of this exclusive broadcast are brought to you by Ford, official partner of the Edmonton Oilers. Ready, set, Ford. Molson, official beer of the Edmonton Oilers. Whether it's Canadian, Ultra, Export, or Excel, there's a Molson with your name on it. Must be legal drinking age. And Rogers, this is our game.
To the net, backhander score!
This live play-by-play broadcast is intended for the private entertainment of our audience. Any rebroadcast without the expressed written consent of the Oilers Entertainment Group is strictly prohibited. All games, all season. Exclusively on the Oilers Radio Network. CHED Edmonton. From breaking news to game day excitement, 880 CHED connects Edmonton like no one else. A mighty 880. Edmonton's news, today's talk.
A Chorus Entertainment radio station.
The game is over when
Chipped it back to Wallman. Another blast. Save. Rebound. Draisaitl. Shoot. Score.
In front, Colson got there. Another one that goes off the left pad. And for Draisaitl, just sips this one right through.
With a goal. Here's McTavish driving in. Oh, just checked to the ice by Bouchard. Clean play. Gauthier fires and scores.
Games for the Anaheim Ducks. This is a big hit here by Bouchard to deny. McTavish on the drive. The second power play unit on the ice. Just a quick.
And Trouba from a sharp angle. He'll float one back toward Terry. Murphy all over him. Lacombe through to Trouba. His shot, score! Has its first lead of Game 2. Jacob Trouba, a seeing eye shot top left corner, 2-1 Ducks.
And similar to game number 1, an extended shift in the offensive zone in front here, and he's trying to get in the lane. You can see him kind of kick back maybe to try and get a piece of it, but it gets by him.
McTavish took his eye off it, under pressure from Zach Hyman, who's out there with Samanski. Gauthier trying to keep it in, did so for Killorn. Backside, rebound, score! Alex Killorn, power play goal. And Anaheim extends to a 3-1 lead.
And this power play really heating up for Anaheim. And then for Killorn, he's trying to thread this through for a tap-in. Gets a bounce off a stick.
Tried to take Lacombe into the boards. Lacombe will pick up his stick. In the meantime, the puck stolen by Kapanen. Draisaitl hit from behind by Killorn. Shrugged him off. Shoveled it out. Murphy a drive. Score!
Is the shot by Murphy. He looks up. We talked about a half-to-half traffic in front of Dostal. Great job by Podkolzin.
Granlund drags inside and nearly got a backhander off. He'll protect. Turn it back to Palin. Palin shorthanded. Tried to work his way through Nugent Hopkins.
A little casual coming back for Edmonton on the power play here.
Another turnover. Killorn redirected home. Shorthanded goal. Ryan Palin. 4-2 Ducks.
Shot redirection. Puts it right into Paling, and he redirects it on the backhand side.
Nugent Hopkins back to Echo. Redirection home. What a tip in front by Zach Hyman.
The presence in front of the net. This is where they have to go to work. And
Killorn didn't realize he had Savoy pestering from behind. He keeps it alive. Roslovic centering. One-timer score!
Ball behind the net, and Samanski absolutely lasers this one into the net.
Draisaitl against Leo Carlson. Clean face-off win for Carlson. Lacombe led to shot line. Redirected save. Rebound score! Cutter Gauthier puts Anaheim back in front. 5-4.
What a game for Gauthier. 2 goals and an assist in this one. He buries his second of the game. Not going to miss from there. 41 goals in the regular season. Goes off a skate of Draisaitl, I believe, and goes right to Gauthier.
McDavid comes away with it. Serves it up for Ekholm. Now Bouchard fires. Deflected into the jersey of Lacombe. Paling shoots. Bullseye. 6-4 Anaheim. Minute 10 to play.
Terrific shot block to set this up, and you talked about the Washi line starting with Vial Moore by Joel Quenneville against the San Jose Sharks and Macklin Celebrini. They did an excellent job, and he has gone with it for 2 games now, and Palin with the open net picks his spot, puts it down.
And so we head to Orange County with this best-of-7 series tied at a game apiece. Anaheim 6, Edmonton 4 in Game 2. Cutter Gauthier, the game winner.
A lot in this one, and obviously the injury to Connor McDavid changed the whole complexion of this game, in my opinion. And
Killorn didn't realize he had Savoy pestering from behind. He keeps it alive. Roslovic centering. One-timer score! It's Josh Samanski! The first puck he has shot into the net! In the NHL, ties Game 2.
Bench exploded on this goal. Samanski injected into the lineup. What an effort by Matt Savoy to keep this play alive. Beautiful pass by Roslovic down the wall behind the net, and Samanski absolutely lasers this one into the net. And the bench erupted beside me. A big
series against Anaheim. Won the conference final against Chicago that year. Nugent Hopkins back to Ekholm. Redirects it home. What a tip in front by Zach Hyman. And Edmonton right back in the game at 4-3.
One has been off retrievals, pucks in deep, shots get it to the net, and this one here is no different. Great redirection by Zach Hyman. It's the shot from the blue line by Ekholm after Savoy gets in aggressively, digs this puck loose, and have a presence in front of the net. This is where they have to go to work.
Trying to take Lacombe into the boards. Lacombe will pick up his stick. In the meantime, the puck stolen by Kapanen. Draisaitl hit from behind by Killorn. Shrugged him off. Shoveled it out. Murphy a drive. Score!
It's a great keep in by Kasperi Kapanen. Keeps this play alive. If he doesn't keep this puck in, nothing happens. Draisaitl out to the high slot, and it's the shot by Murphy. He looks up. We talked about a half-to-half traffic in front of Dostal. Great job by Podkolzin.
Save Dostal. Rebound. Kapanen won the battle. Chipped it back to Wallman. Another blast. Save. Rebound. Draisaitl. Shoots. Score!
In front, Podkolzin got there. Another one that goes off the left pad. And for Draisaitl, just zips this one right through. I think he's looking for Podkolzin's stick. Maybe gets a bounce off a skate. But create the chaos with a couple big shots from the blue.
OilCountry versus Orange County continues with Game 2 here at Rogers Place. After a thrilling victory on Monday, Edmonton looks to extend its series lead and will have to do so without Adam Henrique and potentially...
Ooh, yeah, baby. When the sun goes down, our love starts to rise. For the boys in blue and orange, a fire in our eyes. We are Oilers after dark. Oilers after dark. We're the ones who bleed that copper and blue. Me and my crew, yeah. Believing in you. Oilers after dark. Ooh, yeah, baby. When the sun goes down, our love starts to rise. For the boys in blue and orange, a fire in our eyes. We are Oilers after dark.